demand jobs. Don't wait. Get the skills you need for the job you want. Visit gntc.edu today and start building your future.
W291 TS Cedartown. Your home for the Cedartown High School Bulldogs. AM 1340 and now 106.1 FM WGAA. The Big Double A. Welcome back to Sports Talk Live pregame here on the Big Double A. Let's head down to the stadium with Sam Branch, who's with head Tommy Atha for tonight's Locker Room Report.
Football Fridays have returned to Cedartown Memorial Stadium, Doc Ayers Field. Sam Branch alongside head coach Tommy Atha here for our pregame locker room report. Coach, we'll start off at the very beginning. Tough night, Friday night to open up the season. The Dogs would fall by a final of 56-7. And I just want us to kind of revisit some of that game. What are your biggest takeaways from our performance Friday night?
Well, I think obviously the most glaring takeaway is you can't turn the ball over, and we certainly did that. We turned the ball over 4 times on 4 consecutive possessions, and that's just, there's no way you can be successful against anybody. When you don't take care of the football, you certainly can't sustain drives, and you can't put the ball in the end zone, and you put your defense behind the 8 ball because they're coming right back out on the field. So, that's probably number one. Number two, I think the takeaway is, again, we've got to continue to work to be more physical defensively and tackle better in space and be better on that side of the ball as well. So, those are 2 non-negotiables and 2 things that we've certainly spent a good deal of time on this week.
That's of course a big game for everybody. It's not just a big game for, the kids, but it's a big game for the fans. It's a big game for the district as a whole. And so a lot of eyes were on that game. And anytime that you fall in a game, whether it's a rivalry or not, that's tough. What was your message to the team following Friday night's loss?
Yeah, the message to the team was this, we're not going to hide from it. It was a bad loss. And we didn't play very well. And it starts with me. It wasn't y'all didn't play very well. It was we didn't do a very good job and do the things that we needed to do to be competitive in a ball game like that. And like I said, it starts with me. I've got to do a better job in preparation. And, we've worked tremendously hard to do that. And, so that was the first message was, we're going to own it and we're not going to make excuses for it and we're not going to run away from it. The second message was, you have 2 options. You can make excuses or you can get back to work and put your nose to the grindstone and work on getting better and improving in all phases of the game. And I said, I have all the confidence in the world that that's what these guys we're going to do. And I do feel like we've had a good week in preparation. The kids have shown up ready to work. I haven't seen a whole lot of, I haven't seen moping around. I haven't seen, I haven't seen anything but guys that want to get out on the field and are eager to get back and play. So, we're excited about tonight. We're excited to get back out on the field.
And that was going to be, a follow-up question is really how has the team responded this week during practice? And then what are some things that you guys as the coaching staff have really focused on for the kids this week?
Yeah, again, reiterating what I was just saying a minute ago, the kids have practiced hard. The kids have shown up. The kids have been on time, and we've put in a lot of time this week. We've worked tremendously hard, and just like we're going to do every week. But some of the things that we worked on, fundamentally get.
Welcome back to Sports Talk Live pregame here on the Big Double A. Let's head down to the stadium with Sam Branch, who's with head coach Tommy Atha for tonight's Locker Room Report.
Welcome in, Cedartown Bulldogs sports fans. It's a Thursday night edition of the Locker Room Report here. Sam Branch alongside Coach Tommy Atha on this Thursday high school football. Coach, first off, we talked about it at the end of last week's game, but congratulations picking up your first win as the head coach of the Cedartown Bulldogs against Berkmar. Big win for the Dogs on Friday night.
Yeah, it was good. It was. I was certainly proud for these kids and of these kids. They're a resilient bunch, and they bounced back and competed. But two halves. It was certainly a very, very competitive ball game in the first half, and we were very fortunate in the second half to come back out and able to pull away and get the victory.
Let's talk about that a little bit in more depth and some details. The first half was a very close contest, 14-7 at the half. We had a chance to punch it in right there at the end before heading into the locker room. What adjustments did you guys make during halftime?
Well, getting to that point about right there at the end, we've got to do a better job with clock management down there going in at the end of the half. You can't take a sack right there. Thought we'd take one shot. In hindsight, being 2020, probably should have ran the ball, burned the timeout, and taken a shot at a field goal. But that comes with experience. But, going in at halftime, the message was just, eliminate mistakes. We still made a lot of mental mistakes in the first half. We had some alignment issues. We had some procedure issues, a couple of face masks. And so, the big message was just clean it up. We're doing good things. Clean it up and execute, and good things will happen.
The offense really seemed to find its footing in that second half, especially the run game, and that was primarily anchored by Jacoby Dorsey. What was the biggest catalyst to getting that offense headed in the right direction in the second half?
Well, I think it starts up front. I think we did a much better job of fitting and maintaining blocks. And, Jacoby he's a very talented young man and a special runner, and he was able to, here's the thing with Jacoby, if we can get him into the second and third level, more times than not, he's going to make a guy miss. And so, that was the biggest thing is let's move, let's try to relocate the line of scrimmage. Let's try to get him into the second and third level, and good things will happen. And, that the run game serves as a catalyst for the pass game, and so play action and so forth. So it was encouraging to see us be able to do that.
The kids suffered a really tough loss against Rockmart, and then they come back and they pick up this really good win against a Berkmar team that, although they were a Class 6A school, it looked like a much smaller team than us, but still, we were able to come away with a big win. What was their attitude like after that game? Where were their spirits after that game?
Oh, you mean after Berkmar?
After Berkmar, yes.
Yeah, no, they were on cloud nine. I mean, these kids love to play the game, football is in a lot of respects is a peaks and valleys thing. You come out, you're on cloud nine one day, you're in the valley the next day, and you come back and at the end of the day, it's just about consistently working and consistently getting better. And I was told a long time ago by a coach that mentored me, and his last message going out on the field in game 1 and game 15 literally was, men, if you play hard, good things will happen. And that's the message that we're trying to send is just practice all week the best you can. Go out there on Friday night and play as hard as you can, and good things will happen.
So let's look ahead at this week now, and here we are, week 3 against Alexander. This team coming in, and of course Cedartown picking up the win against Berkmar, now 1-1. We found out though over the weekend that this game would be played on Thursday instead of Friday, so that takes one day out of the practice schedule for you. How does that change the schedule for the week to prepare for a Thursday night game when you only had a couple of days to make those adjustments?
Well, it was certainly an adjustment for us because we found out at 12:30 on Sunday afternoon that this would be the case. And so we certainly would love to have had more time to prepare for the adjustment. But, we talk to the kids all the time about control what you can control, and don't get caught up in the things you can't control. And so for us, we were told we won't have officials on Friday night, so we will have them on Thursday night. So, we went in and went to work, and we adjusted our practice schedule, a little bit longer on Monday and Tuesday. And Wednesday was not just a typical polished run-through situation. But like I said, these kids are resilient, and they've adjusted. And so hopefully, we're going to be ready to go at kickoff.
You guys get to see that resiliency and those adjustments a lot better than the typical fans do, because we only see them on Friday nights. You all get to see them all throughout the week. What stuck out to you during practice this week? Was there anything that really just you took note of and you said, hey, that's something to brag about?
Well, I just feel like, with a young football team, I just feel like these kids are growing up weekly. And you see it more in practice, honestly, than you do in games. And you can tell, by the way they come out to practice. You can tell by mistakes that are being corrected and the willingness to be corrected. And they're being very coachable. And that's certainly a positive.
This Alexander team, what do we know about them? What can we expect to see from this school?
Speed. They've got multiple kids that are one missed tackle away from going the distance, and they've got a running back. He's one of the fastest kids we'll see all year. They're a shotgun option football team. Quarterback does a great job of distributing the football. He can run. Even though they're a shotgun option, they're almost 50-50 run pass. And so, they certainly they have big playability on the offensive side. Defensively, they're a stacked defense, and they bring pressure from multiple places. And, they'll bring linebacker pressure. They'll slant their front, and they'll slide to some different fronts. But, same mentality. We've got to be methodical on the offensive side of the ball. We've got to make sure that we don't miss blocks, and we've got to try to make sure we can relocate the line of scrimmage and run the football effectively and be able to throw it when we need to.
Defensively, how do you counter a team that is pretty much 50-50 run pass? I feel like in high school we see teams rely much more on one versus the other. But with a team that's 50-50, what's kind of the defensive mindset coming into tonight's game?
Well, the number one mindset with an option football team, I don't care if it's a wishbone, I don't care if it's a flex bone, I don't care if it's veer, I don't care if it's shotgun. You better be assignment sound. And so when it's triple option, that means, one option's the dive, one option's the quarterback, one option's the pitch guy. And so you better make sure you have everybody assigned and take care of their responsibility. And then, when you combine that with their ability to throw, the secondary has got to be, they've got to make sure they're disciplined as well and can't fall asleep and can't get sucked up on what they think is a run play. So, I think more than anything else, it takes mental discipline and make sure that you're taking care of your assignment effectively to stop this type of offense.
Well, Coach, I know that you and the rest of the Cedartown Bulldog coaching staff will have this team ready to go. Of course, we're just about to get ready for kickoff here tonight against Alexander. Cedartown Bulldogs now 1-1 on the season, trying to go back-to-back here at home. We'll have another home game coming up as we will play Pepperell next week. That's going to be a big contest as well. But, of course, you got to take care of business here against Alexander first. So here's my next question, though, and this is completely football related, but not Cedartown High School football related. Week 1 of the college football season, Coach. Who do you pull for in the college ranks?
Oh, there's no doubt. Go Dogs. I'm a Georgia Bulldog fan all the way for a variety of reasons.
So with Georgia, of course, they're playing. They open up the season to Saturday against Marshall. So that'll be a good game for the Dogs. But there's a big slate of pretty interesting Week 1 matchups starting tomorrow night. You got a couple of good games, and then of course a full slate on Saturday. Outside of that Georgia game, which game are you most interested in seeing? Is it the big matchup between Texas, Ohio State? Who you got?
Yeah. I think everybody's excited to see that one. Everybody wants to see what Arch Manning's going to do. Besides being a Georgia guy, I'm an SEC guy, so hook 'em horns.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, I appreciate your time with us, of course, as always. It's always nice to be able to get a chance to speak with you and catch up before we get ready for kickoff. And I know these kids are ready to go, and we're all ready to go. So good luck tonight, Coach, and we hope the Dogs come away with another big win.
Hey, thank you, Sam. I appreciate it. Go Dogs.
Absolutely. Well, that'll do it for this week's edition of the Locker Room Report here with head coach Tommy Atha. We'll send it back up to the booth. We're just a few moments away from kickoff here on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network, Week 3, Cedartown versus Alexander on the Big AA.
You've been listening to the Locker Room Report with head coach Tommy Atha, right here on the Big AA. Stay tuned. Our pregame show continues next as we head up to the booth with more here on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Shop local and save big at Penny Pinchers. Cost plus 10% on South College Street in Cedartown. High-quality hand-cut meats and produce and low-price national brand name dry groceries and lots more. And while you're there, stop and get something fresh and delicious from the deli. That's Penny Pinchers. Cost plus 10%, 430 South College Street in Cedartown across from the post office. Open 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Saturday and 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. on Sundays. That's Penny Pinchers. Cost plus 10% on South College Street in Cedartown.
This is Brad McFall of the law firm Gammon, McFall, Villarreal, which has been serving the Cedartown and Polk County community continuously since 1970. Wright Gammon, Brad McFall, Brian Villarreal, and Wayne Gammon are available to handle your legal needs. We specialize in problem solving in a variety of fields, including domestic relations, personal injury, workers' compensation, and criminal defense. Look us up at gmvlawfirm.com or 770-748-2815.
Are you having roofing problems like broken shingles, a roof leak? Then you need to contact Joe at Oak Ridge Roofing. Oak Ridge Roofing can do roof repairs, new roofs for residential and commercial clients. One of the special things that Oak Ridge Roofing has done is giving a new roof away to a worthy person in our community. So contact Joe Tatum today for your roofing needs. 770-778-3299. Oak Ridge Roofing is veteran-owned and ready to serve you. Check them out online at oakroofing.net. Email Joe at oakroofing.net or call 770-778-3299.
There's home improvement, then there's life improvement. Enjoy family moments with propane gas logs and experience a warm glow with no mess at the push of a button. With propane appliances, you can also enjoy endless hot water with propane water heaters, precision cooking, a hotter, more efficient dryer, and an outdoor living room with fire pits and heaters. Not just home improvement, life improvement. Take comfort in Blossman.
Here's the deal. Free remote control with purchase of gas logs or fireplace from Blossman Gas. See stores for details.
The following is a presentation of WGAA Sports.
Cedartown football. It's more than just a game. Commitment.
He's going to run it. He's going to make it.
Sportsmanship.
Touchdown, Cedartown. Beautiful pass. Beautiful catch.
Tradition.
Bulldogs win. Bulldogs win. And everybody is running out onto the field.
Cedartown High School football is on the air.
It's time for Cedartown High School Bulldogs football here on WGAA 106.1 FM and AM 1340, the Big AA. Broadcasting online at WGAAradio.com and Facebook Live. And now let's head down to the field for all the action of Cedartown Bulldog football here on the Big AA.
Welcome in, Cedartown Bulldog fans, to Cedartown Bulldogs football on a Thursday night, along with Frank Burgess, Joe McClendon, and Sam Branch on the sidelines, Andrew Carter. Glad to be with you here on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network for a Thursday night ball game. And I'm happy that the sun is not in our eyes, Joe.
Oh, definitely so. It's an
Very
overcast, beautiful, what I call a beautiful day. A lot of people want sunshine on a beautiful day, but for football and the way we're facing the West, this is a beautiful day for us.
Well, what's going to help, too, Joe, is that it's not as hot as last week.
No.
I mean, it's perfect out there. What, 70?
70, it's supposed to be like 70-something.
Yeah, 74 right now here at the stadium. And I want to go down to Sam Branch right quick. Sam, you're right there down there on the sideline. Tell us how it feels down there for you.
Well, guys, this is almost perfect football weather. It's especially perfect high school football weather. Of course, when you really think of perfect football weather, you think about deep fall, you think about, temperatures in the 50s or 60s, but for a Thursday night game at the end of August, this is not bad. Just a little bit of a breeze out here, so it's going to be another great night for football here at the Dock, even if it is on a Thursday night.
Well, Thursday, at least we get Friday night off. We get an unexpected Friday night off. Sam, I know you probably got some plans for tomorrow night. I've already got some plans for tomorrow night.
Well, there are a couple of college football games on tomorrow night, and although your team is not in action on Friday night, my team is in action on Friday night. So that'll be nice. I'll get to pay full attention to those guys.
Jacksonville State, by the way, plays tonight against Central Florida. Their football game will be on a national broadcast as well, Joe.
Well, I'm just so happy college football's back.
Me too. I'm extremely happy.
And, if you've got tomorrow night off, your wife's not going to know what to do.
Well, we're going on a date.
Oh, well, date night.
We're going
that's good.
date
I was going to say, you walk in the house on Friday night, she's going to say, who are you?
We got a babysitter. We got a babysitter, so we're going to go on a date.
That's great.
Rare date for us. But, Joe, Alexander Cougars here. This is a team we played last year. If you recall, we had a weather delay in that ball game last year, and it was a messy, wet game.
It was a monsoon.
Yes.
But we won that game 63-28.
It was a very sloppy game, and I remember correctly. If I remember correctly, Frank, there was slipping the ball out of the hands, the ball being wet because it rained so much, and the field, it was a turf field at Alexander, but Frank, it was just a wet game.
I remember we set up in the Vista bleachers in the first or second row.
Well, last year we were in the press box in the closet. It was so small.
It was a tiny little press box.
It was 2 years.
But we had, but in Joseph, our camera operator was down on the top row of the bleachers underneath an umbrella, and we somehow got him out of the rain. But thankfully, we're not going to have to worry about that tonight. But Joe, we've had some pretty good success against this team.
Yes, we have. We've played them. This will be the fourth time we've played them. 2018 was the first time we played them. We beat them 33-7, and that was here. And then 2019, we played them over there. We did lose that game, 27-20, and that was the time we got out. We were on the bleachers, just on the top section of the bleachers.
Yeah.
Steve was still helping us at that time.
I remember that.
That was a good while ago. And then in 2014, 2024, last year, of course, we beat them 63-28. Their record over the past several years is not real good. They're 0-2 right now. They lost to Sprayberry 48-6. They lost to Lassiter 35-24. You go back. The last time they had a winning season was in 2020. They were 7-3 and lost in the first round of the playoffs. And so they were 3-7 last year, 2-8 the year before, 3-7 the year before that, and 5-4 the year before that. So they've struggled over the past 4 or 5 years.
Well, and the pundits, Joe, are have us winning this game big, and if all goes like it should, this should be it should be one. I mean, you don't play a football game on paper, though. You have to get down there on the field and play.
That's true. And the other thing is, if Cedartown comes out and plays the entire ball game the way they played the second half last week, I have no problem. I think Cedartown will win without any problems.
All right, why don't you tell us who the captains are tonight, Joe?
Okay, we have
number 18, Bryce Murphy.
They're away from me, and I can't tell, but for Cedartown, we've got number 9, number 6, number 23, and number 42.
Well, for Cedartown, that's Chris Johnson, number 9.
29.
Number 6, Jacoby Dorsey, who had that great game last week. Scoring.
Rohan Kent.
Rohan Kent, number 23.
It's time for the dog walk, Cedartown. Get on your feet.
And was that 42? Chance Washington.
Yeah, 42.
Bulldogs wearing the red uniform tops again with the silver breeches, silver helmets. Alexander
with
just opposite us.
Yeah, just opposite. They've got the white uniform tops with red pants and red helmets.
Stand proud, because our Cedartown Bulldogs are the spirit of this town.
We'll try to get the
every challenge.
Captains. Alexander, number 4. Aiden Tolson, number 6. Asun Teta, number 15. Joshua Castillo, he's the kicker. And number 18, Bryce Murphy, who is a senior wideout.
Sam is down on the sideline. We'll see if we can get some sound from that coin toss.
Tails, heads. Heads. If I drop it, we retoss. Ready, Captain? We call tails, and you can see that it is heads. It is heads. Cedartown, you have 1 to toss. You may elect to kick, receive, defend the goal, or defer to the second half. Defer. The gentlemen from Cedartown have 1 to toss and will defer. Obviously, you want to receive. Which direction will you kick?
Kicking from.
Spin with your back to the scoreboard. Spin around, Alexander.
All right, the Bulldogs are going to kick from the north to the south to the Cougars, and they will be going on offense from our left to right, from the south toward the north. We've already told you what a great time it is out here tonight, but there's plenty of room, and you can get here and have a great time.
Well, there's being a Thursday
Bulldogs.
night, the softball team had a game in Woodland, I think. I see some of them coming in now, and the junior varsity and varsity volleyball, they have a big game going on over in Rockmart. The junior varsity started at 5. The varsity starts at 7. So
the varsity's playing right now.
Yeah, they're playing right now. And so, we're missing a few of the students and the family that travels with those. Probably missing a bunch of them at this ball game.
By the way, guys, update on the softball game. Cedartown, I think, won that ball game, Sam, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, 9-5.
Yeah, that one went to extra innings, and the last score update that we had, Cedartown was leading 9-5, put up 4 runs in the first inning of extras.
Fantastic.
All right, go Lady Dogs.
It's going to be a big win for them if they can secure it. There's 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th inning with a runner on and Lady Dogs up 9-5 here. Both teams have entered the field. You hear the fireworks going off, and we are ready to go for this 3rd game of the season. Cedartown looking to go over 500, get their 2nd win of the season, and the Cougars trying to avoid going 0-3.
I like the little flag girls for the band. They've got cute uniforms.
Make sure you visit the Huddle House after the game tonight.
All right, we welcome them to the doghouse. The Bulldogs are going to kick off to Alexander, and we'll take a 30-second timeout and be back with a kickoff.
This is Andy Harris, president of Coosa Valley Credit Union, inviting you to come see us for your auto loan needs. If you're buying a car or refinancing your current auto loan, at Coosa Valley Credit Union, you'll get one of the lowest interest rates in the market, as low as 3.49 APR when you open an account with a direct deposit. Coosa Valley Credit Union is local and nearby in Northwest Georgia. Plus, you'll always speak to a real person when dealing with us. That's what we call kinder banking.
Contact 706-235-8551 for more details. Equal opportunity lender.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big AA.
All right, our kicker, Branson Adams, is teeing that thing up at the 40-yard line.
Number 1 and number 8 deep for Alexander.
We've pooch kicked it just about every time, and let's see how far he kicks it. It's another pooch kick. It's going to come down on about the 22. And number 7 has it, and he doesn't go very far. As a matter of fact, he didn't go anywhere. Ooh-wee.
Notice the smoke is from the fireworks is kind of hovering over the field right now.
It is right now.
Making it a little bit of a foggy mess out there.
Right, and, I like that the fireworks people, they've even got a banner down on the field. Pyro shows of the East something.
Yeah.
All right, the Bulldogs are on defense.
Pizza is here.
Okay, I don't want any, Joe.
I got to have some.
Thank you. All right, the quarterback's going to give it inside. No, he's going to throw it out here in the flat. They've got a man, and 22 has a first down out across the 40 to the 41-yard line. Number 22 is Paxton Dobbs, and he did a good job of catching the ball and turning it upfield and getting a good gain.
Little misdirection there. And the Bulldogs give up the play, and Altoona Alexander in pretty good field position there on their own 41-yard line.
All right, Bryce Murphy is split out to the left along with Dobbs, and split out here to the right. Oh, and we jumped off sides.
Here's going to be our first Polk Painters penalty of the night.
Number 77 acted like a little kid. Then he's just a sophomore, Henry Workman, but he was pointing to the person who jumped off sides for the Dogs. All right, 2 men in the backfield with a quarterback, and 2 men out to the left, 1 man to the right. Going to run the same play again, and they get it down the field, have a first down. They got across the 50-yard line, and he goes out of bounds on the 47.
It's going to give the Cougars another first down.
Almost like a little triple option in the shotgun. I mean,
Yeah.
he threw it to the pitch man, and they took it and got the first down.
When they run that again, we've got to have the linebacker come over here and get that guy. They tried to get us to jump off again with a hard count. Number 6, how do you say that name? Tahuti? All right, they throw it to number 1. He's got it on the 41, and it's going to be second down and short.
I know their quarterback's number 10, Chase Collins. That's an easy one.
Okay. Number 10, Chase Collins. He's a left-handed quarterback. And he's got Tahute and number 10, Chase Collins. Number 18 splits out to the left. Dobbs is in, he's like 1 receiver out to the left, 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. All right, and he's going to throw it down the field, got the man, and he's going to be tackled.
First down on the 35.
Number 1, Terrence Booker with the catch. Chris Johnson, Dalton Trammell.
Well, this kid from Alexander throws the ball well.
Another first down.
And
he gets rid of it real quick.
And he's not going to the same person every time. All right, Dobbs and number 8, Lovett are out to the left, 1 man to the right. And I think they just called him for a false start.
No, illegal substitution.
Okay. And Cedartown's going to take that time to run in 3 new players and get 3 of them out and give them a breath.
15 to go.
Garnett Day is in there at noseman. And Garnett wore the center out last week. I'd like to see him do the same thing tonight.
That is a big man.
Yeah, he gets double teamed a lot too.
Yeah. All right, 2 men in the backfield with Collins, and Collins rolls out. He's going to be tackled in the backfield all the way back. It's either the 49.
Chad Green got him, number 29 for the Dogs.
It's going to be right on the 50-yard line. That referee on the other side marks it at Cedartown's 49, but that was a big loss that time.
About a 6-7 yard loss, Frank. Maybe a little more.
Yeah, I think it's about eight or 9.
Yeah, it is about 8.
All right, Collins sends 3 receivers to his left this time. 1 man out here to the right. And 2-step drop, throws it inside. Number 1 has it, and he's got a big gain. He's inside the 30 down to about the 28-yard line, 27.
Yeah, Terrence Booker there got close to the first down marker. It's going to bring up 3rd and short, but that little slant pass,
he gained about 4 yards after getting hit. So we should have had him for a little more.
We're playing 10 yards off these wide receivers.
They're trying the hard count again, Frank, and
yeah,
we're not biting right now. Play clock down to 10 seconds.
All right, Collins puts a man in motion. Going to give it inside, and he's got some running room. He's inside the 20. He's going down the sideline.
Stepped out of bounds.
Stepped out of bounds at the 7. And they'll have it 1st and goal from the 7.
Out of bounds at the 7-yard line.
Frank, they're really mixing it up. They're not doing the same thing over and over again. They did one time. They did that same passing play. But, that handoff up the middle, we weren't expecting that, and they got a lot of yards out of it, and they got 1st and goal.
Uh-huh. These wide receivers, they got to get inside those wide receivers. All right, Collins has two men in the backfield with him, Lovett and Lahute, and he gives it off to Lovett. Lovett up the middle. He's going to go in for the touchdown. 7-yard touchdown by Lovett.
Number 7, Andre Lovett, for the touchdown. This extra point is sponsored by Little's Plumbing.
Well, our defense is going to have to adjust to what they're doing, and this is a different kind of offense than we've seen the past 2 football games.
Well, on that one, they hit him at the line of scrimmage. They just got to learn to wrap him up when they make contact.
Snap, hold, kick is up. The kick is good, and the Alexander Cougars strike first with 7:32 to go here in the first quarter. Alexander 7, Cedartown nothing. Let's take a 30-second break, and we'll come back with more football action from our game sponsors on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Bradford's Drug Store in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember, Bradford's for all your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacists take time to get to know you and answer any questions you may have. Go by and see Justin Strickland and all the folks at Bradford's, and be sure to use their convenient drive-thru. 500 North Main Street in Cedartown, 770-748-3100. Bradford's Drug, your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big Double A.
Welcome back, Cedartown Bulldogs football here on the Big Double A. The Cougars strike first there. They drive it down on their opening possession and score with a little bit of variety.
Number 15 kicking off for the Cougars.
My friend Alan Paysor over in New Hope, Alabama would say they went through us like a dose of salts.
And we will let the kickoff bounce into the end zone for a touchback.
That boy kicked it real high and landed on about the 3.
And that's Joshua Castillo.
And he kicked the ball good.
20-yard line.
Let's go down to the field with Sam Branch. Sam, as far as that touchdown drive, what were you seeing down there at field level?
Well, I think we saw exactly what Coach Atha talked about in the locker room report. They're going to mix it up. They're going to be a 50-50 offense. They're going to run the ball. They're going to pass the ball. They've got one of the fastest running backs, according to Coach Atha, that we'll probably see all season. We didn't see a lot out of him, but I think that we're seeing that this quarterback is very capable, very confident, and their offense so far is clicking.
All right, the Bulldogs come up to the line of scrimmage. They're looking over to the sideline, getting the play.
Our run game was pretty successful last week, guys. Let's see how often we get on the ground here.
Mosley stands in the shotgun. He's got Dorsey in the backfield with him.
And we let the play clock run out. Delay a game.
We've got a Pope Painter's penalty on the play. It's going to be a delay of game on the Bulldogs. It's going to back them up 5.
And that's going to move us inside the 20 to the 15. Be first and 15 from the 15. That's not a good way to start the game off. And the clock is running. Mosley has one man in the backfield with him. That's Dorsey. 2 men out to the left. Mosley's going to run it. He's got some good blocking. He gets it out to about the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 yards on the play. He's second down and 5 from the 25. White ran the ball pretty good that time, Joe.
Yeah, he did.
Tackle made by number 16, David Oyekule.
He faked it to Dorsey, and they bit on Dorsey big time.
I thought Dorsey had it. I was watching him.
2 receivers out to the right this time, and I backfield behind Mosley. And going to run a little toss sweep to Dorsey. Dorsey's got a first down, and he's all the way out to the 35.
Dorsey with the pitch up the middle, giving us another Dempsey Auctions first down.
That offensive line's doing better, Joe.
Yeah, they are.
Well, it all started the second half. The offensive line took over the game in the second half of last week's game, and they're continuing to do that right now.
All right, 2 receivers way out to the right, 1 man in the backfield with Mosley, and a toss sweep outside, and the the defensive back on that side came up and made a tackle and tackled him in the backfield for a 3-yard loss. It'll be second down and 13. The ball now is on the 32-yard line.
Well, that's the danger you run into when you run the spread offense and you throw that little toss sweep play. You're already behind the sticks, and they caught up to him pretty quick.
Yeah. Our wide receiver didn't block that man like he's supposed to. And I'm going to throw it out here to number 10. And, he got hit hard at the 35.
Bryson Harlow with the catch off the left side.
It was Harlow on the catch, but he got creamed immediately. Only got back to the original line of scrimmage. He'll bring up 3rd and 10.
One of the things you got to do when you catch a ball like that, you got to look and see where everybody is. He ran
straight into the tackle.
He ran right straight into the defender and the blocker. All right, 3 receivers out to the right, 1 man to the left. Throw it, little swing pass to Dorsey. Dorsey has got some running room, and he may have a first down.
He's going to be close.
He's going to be close. I think they're going to give it to him. The official standing right on the 45-yard line. That's the line to gain. Oh, they may mark it short.
No, he's saying first down.
Yeah, they will move the chains.
First down.
All right,
that's going to be another.
A good little pass there by Mosley to Dorsey, and a good game by Dorsey that time. Mosley and Dorsey are just juniors, Joe. By this time next year, they ought to be hosses, right? All right, this time, Chris Johnson splits out to the right along with a wide receiver. Motion to the wide out. Give it to number 8. Oh, he's hitting the backfield, but he gets across.
Oh, fumble.
Oh. Number 8, Bryant Waddell was running, and he kind of reached his arm out a little bit, and Alexander pooched the ball loose, and they picked it up and ran out of bounds.
Yeah. And they got it right on the line of scrimmage, so it's going to be first down for them in Cedartown's territory on the 45.
Guys, that's one thing we didn't see last week were Cedartown turnovers. And that one hurt.
Well, when you're about to get hit, you've got to protect that ball.
You got to wrap it up.
For the Cougars, ball on the 45.
All right, Collins has 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right, 1 man in the backfield with him. Motion to the right, and a quick pitch out to the left side, and number 7
pushed out of bounds by number 13.
With a good gain that time. That's Lovett.
Well, he's fast too, Frank.
Well, he came back toward the quarterback, slipped down, got up, and then got the pitch.
For the Cougars.
He ran out of bounds after
8-yard gain.
Yep. 2nd down and 2 yards to go for the Cougars.
I don't know why I don't know why they hadn't started the clock.
Out of bounds. He ran out of bounds.
Okay. All right, going to give it inside to number 6. He may have gotten the first down, but I think it's going to be about a yard short.
Eli Carter.
The shot to Hootie there with the handoff there, and he was met immediately and only gained a yard.
Fade to black, window finish, 3rd down.
No huddle for the offense.
Well, they've tried to draw us offside several times, so we got to watch for that count.
Those men on the defensive line of scrimmage have got to be aware of that. I'm sure they are.
There's some sort of the officials are there getting a different football out there on the field, while the game clock is running down. The play clock is stopped at 29. Giving Alexander lots of time to think about this.
Yeah, they've stopped the play clock now.
Now it's running. 3:55 now.
They're trying that hard count just about every time they run something. It's 3rd down and 1 from Cedartown's 36-yard line. There's a snap, and the young man's hitting the backfield. He breaks loose and got a first down.
Yep.
Dalton Trammell with the tackle.
He just got to the line to gain, guys. He got pushed back, but he was right there. And I think they're going to give it to him. They will. First down.
Going to give the Cougars a first down.
All right, this time Collins has 2 men out to his right, 1 man to his left, 2 men in the backfield. And he's trying the hard count again. Now he's changing the play. And he's going to give it inside. Oh, Collins is running it. He's got some open field. He's going to go for the touchdown, folks.
35-yard run by the quarterback. He faked it, just pulled it out.
Yeah.
Had me.
And he's pretty fast. He got it right inside the what do you call those little things?
Pylons.
Pylon. Right inside the pylon.
Again, that's another play we hadn't seen until right then, and they're pulling out all the stops against us right now, and it's working.
All right, the kicker's in there. There's the snap, the hold, the kick. It's up. It's good. And they lead 14-0 with 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. We'll take a 30-second break and be back here with a kickoff.
Eliano's is known for their great coffee. Just the right pick-me-up to start your day out right. But that's not all. Eliano's has delicious breakfast items like egg bites and grit bowls that are becoming very popular. And if you're in need of a midday pick-me-up, they have Red Bull that can be mixed with any of their beverages. They also have smoothies that taste great. Stop by Eliano's in Cedartown today on North Main Street next to Regions Bank. That's Eliano's. More than just great coffee.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big AA.
14-0 lead for the Cougars over the Cedartown Bulldogs. 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. And Frank, I mentioned it just right before we went to break. Alexander's pulling out all the stops, and Cedartown's defense having trouble keeping up.
All right, there's the kick. Man, that's a long kick. Kicks it all the way back to the 4-yard line. Martavius has it there. He gets it across the 20 out to the 23.
Kick fielded by number 20, Martavius Howard.
Let's head back down to the sideline with Sam Branch. Sam, again, once again, another tough touchdown given up by the Bulldogs D.
Well, Andrew, I think you're hitting the nail on the head there. They've got a pretty extensive playbook, and they're not afraid to go to it early and show exactly what they've got. Seems like every time that the defense starts to figure something out, the offensive coordinators on the other side of the field, well, they switch things up. This defense, though, they've been under the tent. They're huddling together with defensive coordinator, and they're making some adjustments. And I'm interested to see how they come out next time that they're tasked with stopping this Cougar offense.
The running backs are just getting wide open.
Yeah, they are.
All right. Give it off to Dorsey. Dorsey gets that to the 25.
Number 6, Jacoby Dorsey up the middle for a 1-yard gain, bringing up a second down.
Second down and 9. He only picked up a yard on that.
2:35 to play here in the first quarter. Alexander scoring on both of their possessions so far.
Okay, Mosley is in the shotgun, fakes it, and rolls out to the right, throws it. Oh, he threw it out there to Chris Johnson.
He intercepted it, threw it to Chris Johnson. It was off his arm, and then the defender caught it. Another turnover.
Wow.
The interception by number 23, Alex Xavier McDonald.
Or you can't buy one here tonight.
Well, that was tough. Sorry, Joe. Go ahead.
That's all right.
All right, we got to stop them here, or this is going to get out of hand.
In a hurry.
There's 2 minutes and 13 seconds left to go in the first quarter. They lead 14-0, and they've played most of this first quarter in Cedartown's territory. All right, Collins has one man to the right. That's Shannon.
Timeout.
Alexander calls time.
Alexander calls timeout with 2:13 to go. We'll take a 60-second timeout and be back in a moment.
For the Alexander Cougar.
Cedartown High School football on the Big AA is brought to you by State Senator Jason Anavitarde.
Hey Cedartown, this is Senator Jason Anavitarde. Every single day we're down at the state capitol fighting for your values, just like the Cedartown Bulldogs do on the football field fighting for this community. We're going to keep fighting to win, and good luck this season. God bless.
Paid for by Jason Anavitarde for Senate, www.jasonanavitarde.com.
Get large capacity cooling with a Maytag side-by-side refrigerator. Gallon door bins free up shelf space, and frameless glass shelves fit larger items. The metal shelf gives the inside a bold look that's as durable as it is distinct. An exterior water and ice dispenser makes access easy. And fingerprint-resistant stainless steel resists smudges and streaks. Shop Rudy Wood's Appliance and Home Furnishings today. 539 West Avenue in Cedartown. Visit their website at rudywoods.com.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big AA.
All right, Collins gives it off to number 6, and he goes nowhere. I believe he was stopped for no gain that time.
For no gain, bringing up a 2nd and 10 for the Cougars.
Actually, he lost a half a yard.
This is one time the defense, they've got to stop this.
Right. All right, Shannon is out to the right, and he's got 2 receivers out to the left. Dobbs is one of them, and look, toss sweep to number 6, and we missed him on the first shot, but the guy coming up behind him got him and drove him out of bounds.
Loss of 2 yards.
Yeah, 2-yard loss that time. Make it 3rd down and 12.
That's what we need. We just got to watch out for a pass here.
Chris Johnson there on the tackle, guys, for the loss. defense, I think they were told, listen, you guys got to
hunker down.
Of course, the guy that tried to catch the ball, and it went off his hands and was caught by Alexander making the tackle there for the loss. 3rd and 12.
All right, 3 receivers out to the left, 1 man to the right. And Collins drops straight back, looks for the man downfield, and he just threw it over his head, or that would have been a touchdown.
Brings up 4th and 12, isn't it?
Yep. I believe that young boy that kicks for them is probably going to try a field goal. Yep. The ball is on the 30-yard line. This will be a 47-yard field goal try.
Yeah, Bulldogs, it's 4th down and 12.
No, they're going to punt.
Oh, this is the fake punt.
They only have 10 people on the field.
You're right.
They're going to run out of time and have to back it up 5 yards.
There's the flag for delay of game.
Maybe they were warning
that. Penalty on the play.
They backing it up to give the kicker more room, I guess.
I think the coach held that player up on the side
just to get that call.
That puts the ball on the 35-yard line. And number 5, it stands in there. That's Burris. He's going to kick it away. And he boots it. And it's going to hit and roll into the end zone. So the Bulldogs will have it on their 20-yard line. But,
that was a win right there to stop that.
Yeah, I'm just so proud that they stopped that drive that time. All right, 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs on the 20-yard line. There's only 15 seconds left to go here in the first quarter.
The clock ran for about 5 seconds after the ball was ruled dead in the end zone.
Well, I heard a guy in there, he's the official that's running the clock. He said, I hadn't done this in a long time.
That gives you some confidence, doesn't it?
Linesman Robert Keith, side judge Bo McKenzie, field judge Duncan Blankenship II.
Well, let's see what we can do here with 15 seconds to go.
All right, Mosley has 3 men out to his left, 1 man in the backfield with him. That's Dorsey, and he hands it off to Dorsey. Dorsey's off the right tackle, and he's out to the 25-yard line. Picked up about 5 yards on that play. And
be the end of the first quarter, Frank.
Yep, that's the end. And we'll be back with the second quarter. And Cedartown moving from left to right then from their own 24. You're listening to Cedartown High School football on the home of the Bulldogs, the Big AA.
Make the right play. Go to Peach State Ford in Cedartown today.
Rush to Peach State Ford in Cedartown. Peach State Ford has a championship lineup of new and pre-owned vehicles. Peach State Ford is now open in your backyard.
Peach State Ford is proud to be part of your local community. Whether you're waiting for your vehicle to get serviced, picking up a part for your vehicle, or stopping by to check out a new vehicle for yourself, Peach State Ford offers a wide range of amenities to enhance your experience. Peach State Ford in Cedartown, 2076 Rockmart Highway, 770-748-3673.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big AA.
Welcome back to Cedartown Bulldogs football on the Big AA. Let's go down to the sideline. Sam Branch is down there. Sam, a pretty good end to that first quarter. Let's see if how the offense can respond here after giving up a couple of turnovers and Altoona getting some, or rather Alexander getting some points off of those.
Well, listen, Coach Green and that entire defensive staff were really challenging those guys on the sideline. Chris Johnson, like you said, he was in that play that turned out to be an interception. Well, he was in on both of the defensive stands there plays on the first 2 plays that kept the ball, back. And then, of course, the incomplete pass. So they're making up for it here.
All right, Mosley's in the shotgun. He gives it off to Dorsey. Dorsey's off the right tackle. He runs right into a linebacker, but he kind of runs over him and picks up 4 more yards.
By Jacoby Dorsey.
So it's going to be 3rd down and 2.
3rd and 2.5 for the Bulldogs.
Well, I think most people around the state have heard of Dorsey. They're actually going to say 3rd down and 1, Frank. It's going to be even better field position than that. Dorsey, though, even though they kind of came after him, was able to still push the pile forward and get some additional yardage and make it 3rd and short.
3rd down and 1. Mosley's in the shotgun, 2 men out to his left. And he's going to give it off to Rohan Kent off the right side. Rohan has broken it. He's across the 50, inside the 40, inside the 30, down the right side, touchdown, Cedartown. Rohan Kent.
71-yard run right off of the right tackle. That's the spark the dog needs in this second quarter.
Well, I mean, once he got his giddy up going.
Oh, man, the guy couldn't catch him. He had an angle but couldn't catch him.
Sam, could you see the block down there that got him open?
No, I could not. Unfortunately, I didn't catch the block there.
Well, he went right off the right tackle, and we blocked that good.
Branson Adams out there to kick it for the Bulldogs. Try to make it a 1-touchdown game.
Oh, and what happened there? The referee was calling.
He just blew the whistle.
He was counting.
Well, there we go. Snap is down, kick is up.
And he put it right through there.
He sure did.
14-7 now with 11:06 to go in the first half. We'll be back with a kickoff after this 30-second timeout.
14-7.
Hey, it's the Border Mexican Restaurant located at 718 North Main Street right here in Cedartown. They serve a wide variety of your favorite Mexican food made fresh daily. Great food, great fun. It's great for the whole family. Come see us at the Border Restaurant right here on Main Street in Cedartown. Or you can call for takeout at 678-246-1031. The Border Mexican Restaurant is the best Mexican food north of the border. That's the Border Restaurant right here in Cedartown. Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big Double A.
Back here to Cedartown Memorial Stadium, Doc Ayers Field. Cedartown getting a quick score. Rohan Kent on the run. Burst off right tackle and had nobody in front of him.
71-yard run.
That was pretty.
Branson Adams for the kickoff. This kickoff brought to you by the Avenue Restaurant.
All right. Adams kicks it away. That's a pretty good kick. It's going to go down to the 22-yard line. Number 7, Dobbs has it there. And Dobbs has got some running room down the right side. It's going to be hit at the 42.
Andre Lovett to return. Tackle made by number 17, Todd Cochran, and number 8, Bryant Waddell. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Cougars.
1st and 10, the Cougars from the 43. Yeah, that was number 7, Lovett, instead of number 22, Dobbs. They got great field position on the kickoff return. You got to do better on the kickoff coverage. Collins sends 2 men out to his left, 1 man to his right, 1 man in the backfield with him. And he's going to fake it, and he's going to run it up the middle. And Collins gets 1, 2, 3 yards on 1st down.
Number 55, Will Worthington with the tackle.
Big Will.
And he is big and strong.
He is going to be a monster when he gets to be
2nd and 7, Cougars.
All right. 2 men out to the left, 1 man to the right, 2 men in the backfield with him. All right, Collins gets ready again. And he's going to throw it over the middle. Oh! Rohan Kent, if he'd have just kept his eyes up, he might have caught that.
Yeah, he would have.
Bringing up another fade to black, window tinting, 3rd down.
Threw a little slant over the middle, and he couldn't miss in the first quarter, but he's already missed a couple of times here in the second. Dobbs splits way out to the right. Oh, he's a flanker on the right side, and he's got a wide receiver out there. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. 1 man in the backfield with Collins in motion. That's Dobbs, and
number 6 leaves too early. That's it. I think he finally called it.
Uh-huh.
Got another Pope Painter's penalty on the play.
Number 6 has been half a second ahead of the quarterback before the snap, and he called
I used to do that, Joe.
Try to get that jump on me, but the official called it that time. It was a 5-yard penalty, so it'll be 3rd and 12.
Going to move the ball back to the 41. 3rd down and 12. We need to stop here.
It's still a fade to black, window tinting, 3rd down.
All right, Collins puts a man in motion to the right. And he's going to throw it back to the left, and oh, we didn't get him. Oh, it came up and busted him that time.
It's going to be 4th and long.
Number 56, Eli Carter, going to bring up a 4th down for the Cougars.
That was a great defensive stand.
Yes, it was. It was better. It looked like good defense.
4th and 10 on the 48-yard line.
Number 15, Castillo.
43-yard line. 43-yard line.
He's in the punt. He is the extra point and kickoff man too. He does it all. He's standing back on his 29. That's a good snap. A good kick. Oh,
short.
It was off the side of his foot and goes out of bounds at the 35.
Short punt out of bounds. Going to be a 1st down for the Bulldogs.
A little over a 20-yard punt. Great field position for the Dogs.
They're going to put it out of bounds at the 41, Joe.
Oh, wow.
I swear I thought I saw it go out.
Well, I did too,
35.
but maybe the angle it actually.
It hit on the field and went out. These boys need to get their glasses clean. Let's give Cedartown good field position at the 41-yard line, 1st and 10. Wyatt Mosley is the quarterback. Dorsey is the tailback. 3 men to the right. Mosley's going to stop and throw. Oh, right in his hands. Did he catch it?
No, he said he dropped it. Oh, it was a great pass.
Mosley's pass, incomplete.
Oh.
It was right in his hands.
Intended for number 3, Jalen Johnson.
Grab it.
Man, I mean, he laid it right in his bread basket, folks.
Second down and 10 for the Bulldogs.
All right, this time Mosley sends, he's got Chris Johnson to the left, 2 receivers out here to the right. Dorsey's in the, and Mosley's running, and he is going to be hit
at the line.
I don't know if it was at the line. Maybe he got 1 yard. I don't know.
A 3rd down.
But a linebacker got him and drove him back. Got him right at the line of scrimmage, Joe. I saw his mama right before the game. I said, is Wyatt going to have a good game? She says, I hope so. 2 receivers out here to the right. And he's going to throw back. He threw back too far.
Too far.
Tried to get Dorsey. But number 5 was right back there with Dorsey.
Fourth down for the Bulldogs.
And Cedartown we strike out on this series of down, no gain. It'll be 4th and 10.
8:07 left to go in the first half. Score Alexander 14, Cedartown 7.
Adams is in there to kick.
Branson Adams, punt.
He needs to get a good punt, flip the field.
He needs to do one of those Australian punts. Kind of run out to his right and then kick that thing end over end. All right, there's a snap. It's a good snap. And the punt is way up there high. And it looked like it hit 14.
Yeah, it did, up there about the 23.
I think Alexander might have touched the ball.
No. He's marking it, Joe, right on the 21.
Right, it hit our guy
22.
right there.
Number 14 was
First
running
and 10
down
for
there.
Cougars on the 22-yard line.
You're supposed to look back and know where the ball is.
You can't let the ball hit you. Because it's dead right there. It hits the defensive player.
That's about 7 yards. We
Yes,
gave
it
up
was.
on that.
Alexander will have it 1st and 10 on their own 22-yard line.
Well, defense came up big last time. Let's see if they can do it again here.
All right, Collins has 2 receivers out to his left, 1 man to his right, 2 men in the backfield with him. And he's going to throw it out to his right again. Oh, and a good play that time.
Number 4 for the Dogs. He was right on top of that.
Ty Dulaney came up and made a great tackle and held him to just 3 yards.
Had he not wrapped him up, that'd have been 6 points.
All right, Bryce Murphy and Paxton Dobbs are out to his left, 1 man to his right. I think that's Shannon. He's got 2 men in the backfield with him. And Collins gets he fakes it to the first one, running a little option play, and he likes to lost the ball.
Yeah, number 7 tripped him up. That'll be Ollie West as he
for the short game. Bringing up another
number. You know who number 7 is?
Yeah, Ollie
West.
Ollie West.
Make some noise, Bulldogs.
3rd and 4. We got to hold him.
All right, Collins has 3 men to his left, 1 man to his right. He's doing that hard count every time. Collins is a pretty good little quarterback. And he gets a snap, gives it inside. He's got a 1st down. Oh, he ran right by the linebacker.
Number 21 for Alexander.
With a run for a 1st down.
That was number 13, Dalton Trammell, with the tackle.
Yeah, touchdown saving tackle, I might add.
Well, he had the offensive line open that hole real quick for him.
All right, Collins, 2 receivers to his right, 1 man to his left, 2 men in the backfield with him. All right, he's faking it. Oh, he juked and went right inside Ollie West.
Oh, man.
Ollie had him
for about a 3-yard loss.
He had him for a 3-yard loss. That's when you got to keep your head up and wrap him up.
2nd down and 3.
But Ollie turned him up, and we get him. He picked up about 7 yards on the play that time. He's a shifty little thing. He's got 3 receivers to his right this time, 1 man to his left. All right, he's going to give it off to the tailback, and he gets to the line of scrimmage, and he doesn't go anywhere.
Nowhere. So it'll be 3rd and about 3.
Number 9, Chris Johnson with a tackle.
Chris Johnson with a tackle along with a host of Bulldogs.
Like window pinning, 3rd down.
4:36 left to go in the half.
All right, the wide receivers are swapping sides. Number 1's out here to his left. That's Shannon, and 3 receivers to his right. 1 man in the backfield with him. Collins stands in the shotgun. There's the snap. He's going to hand it off. And number 77 was holding big time.
No.
And he breaks the tackle. He's going to be hauled down inside the 10 at the 9-yard line.
Should have had him
Number 3, Jalen Johnson, knocks him out of bounds.
up there about the line of scrimmage.
The long game for the Cougars is going to give him a first down.
Number 77 was holding the defensive tackle that time. And he's a big old boy. He's playing right guard. All right, Collins has 2 receivers out to his right, 2 men in the backfield.
Flag on the play.
We jumped off sides again.
Holt Painter's penalty on the play. Offsides on the Bulldogs.
Nose man, he just
goal
leaned
to the
forward
Cougars.
and went into the neutral zone. Didn't make contact with him, but
All right, 2 receivers out to his right, 2 men in the backfield with him, 1 man over here to the left, and he's looking inside, throws it.
incomplete.
He put it right in his breadbasket, but number 22 couldn't hold on to it. That's Paxton Dobbs.
Host of Bulldogs there up the middle. Got to him right at the right moment. Knocked the ball away.
We're not getting any pressure on the quarterback, though. All right, Collins has 3 receivers to his right, 1 man in the backfield with him, 1 man out to the left. Collins going to give it off inside to number 5. He's hit at the line of scrimmage, and he fights forward to about the 3-yard line.
He's going to mark it on
they're
the
going to
5.
say no.
Johnson and Dalton Travel on the
Got you
tackle.
stopped on the 5. No gain.
Bringing up a big fade to black window 10, 3rd down.
This will be a great defensive stand if we hold them here to a field goal.
All right, 2 receivers out to the right, 1 man to the left, 1 running back in the backfield with him. Collins stands in the shotgun. There's a snap. He's running to his left, throws out to, and it's over the head of number 7. And so that's going to bring up 4th down from the 5.
Looks like the kicker's coming in, so
For number 7, Andre Lovett.
we'll have about a 22-yard field goal, Frank.
Joshua Castillo is going to try to kick a field goal from the 12-yard line. It'll be a 22-yard field goal attempt.
Let's make some noise, Bulldogs.
This can't be offsides.
Maybe they'll have a bad snap. Okay.
Maybe.
All right. There's the snap to hold the kick. It's up. And it's good. All right, now it's 17-7. With 3 minutes to go here in the first half, we'll take a 30-second timeout and be back with the kickoff right after this.
Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. Oil changes, new tires, tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioning service or repair. Think Cedartown Automotive. The fine folks at Cedartown Automotive are serious about their job and ready to help you get your car prepared for the months ahead. So why not stop by Cedartown Automotive today on East Avenue in Cedartown? That's Cedartown Automotive. Call them at 770-749-5040 or go by and see them at 107 East Avenue in Cedartown.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big Double A.
Down the sideline, Sam Branch, a couple of big plays in that one for Alexander to get down the field, but a good job by the defense to hold him to a field goal.
Well, listen, the defense is rising to the task. It seems like every time that they're put in a bad situation, they bow their backs up, they make a big stop. They just need the help from the offense. We've got to get some things going, and we've got to get back to what worked last week, and that's running the football.
Job of keeping us from running it so far. All right, he kicks it into the end zone this time, about 5 yards deep.
Into the end zone. Gonna be a touchdown.
Castillo with a big booming kick that time.
You could hear toe hitting leather all the way up here. He hit it hard, or kicked it hard. It will be a touchback. Second one of the evening on the kickoff. Well, 3:01 to go in the first half. I think it would be, well, certainly anytime you can score is good, but especially right now after some big plays there. And your defense, though, just had a big play at the goal line to keep them out of the end zone. Just got to hold on to the football, though. We've had a little problem with that tonight. Already 2 turnovers.
All right, Mosley's in the shotgun, 1 man in the backfield with him. 3 receivers to his right, 1 man to his left. Mosley is going to fire, and he has
targeting.
Mosley pass.
I believe it was targeting too.
Got Jalen Johnson. No flag.
Because he hit him right in the helmet, Joe.
I thought so too.
Tackled by number 4, Aiden Tolson.
He'll have to come out for a play.
6 for the Bulldogs.
Picked up 4 yards on the play, be 2nd down and 6. Just under 3 minutes to go here in the first half. They're going to give him a 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd down and 5. Mosley with 2 receivers to the left, 1 man to the right, and going to give it off to the tailback.
We fumbled.
I think Cedartown got it back.
Cedartown got it back. I thought they got it. Thank goodness.
But it looks like the Bulldogs recovered.
Number 59 recovered that ball for Cedartown. Down, and we have to say thank you. Jaden Dowda with a recovery that time. That's going to make it 3rd down and 5.
And that was tough. Glad we got the recovery, though, but that's the second fumble we've had tonight.
2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Chris Johnson is a tight wing right off the left tackle.
5 seconds.
And Wyatt Mosley throws it. We got a 1st down. Number 4 with a catch.
That's Dulaney.
Ty Dulaney.
To the right side for number 4, Ty Dulaney. Got to give the Bulldogs another disruption.
Frank Ty Dulaney is a good target. He's a great athlete and made a good catch there on the sideline to move the chains.
He sure did.
1:44 left to go in the half.
All right, this time Mosley sends Dulaney and Johnson out to the left. 1 man in the backfield is going to give it in there inside to Dorsey. Dorsey gets a yard, and that's all.
Dorsey for the 1-yard gain. 2nd down and 9 for the Bulldogs.
How's this score, guys? Phillies 15, Braves 3, bottom of the 5th inning. More like a football score.
Yes, it is.
Up at the bank at Philadelphia. Here, it's a 17-7 lead for the Cougars over the Bulldogs.
Philadelphia's got the bats.
They do indeed.
All right, 3 receivers to the left, 1 man to the right. Going to throw it out to the left, and the man's got it, and he's going to be hauled down after about a 3-yard gain, maybe 2-yard gain.
Martavius Howard on the catch, Frank. He had to leap in the air to get it, which cost him a lot of time there on that.
It just broke his stride.
It did. Yep. Speaking of time, Joe, we do have a timeout, so why don't we take a break?
Timeout on the field. We'll be back after this 60-second break.
The
Cedar Stream Company is a fully automated screen printing facility located in Northwest Georgia with the ability to efficiently and effectively distribute products all over the United States. Using the latest automation in the industry, they have the ability to process orders accurately and rapidly. Cedar Stream offers logo design, online website fundraiser stores, retail packaging, private labeling, drop shipping, and more. They handle licensed brands to your local school's field day shirts. Check out their services at www.cedarstream.com. Cedar Stream. Shirts. It's what we do.
George and John Marangakis wish the Bulldogs a winning season and invite everyone to Zorba's after the game or for lunch or dinner. It's Zorba's for delicious choices in American, Italian, and Greek cuisine. From pasta to pizza, chicken and seafood dishes, or delicious juicy steak cooked to perfection, Zorba's friendly staff will serve it hot and fresh with a smile. Dine in or carry out. Call Zorba's at 770-748-8490.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big Double A.
There's a pass down the field, incomplete, long pass there intended.
Intended for Bryant Waddell.
Waddell, it's going to fall incomplete. Overthrew that one. It'll be a 4th down and 7. So the Dogs' drive will fizzle out there, and Cedartown will have to punt it away with 41 seconds to go here in the first half. Adams will come into the game to punt it for the Bulldogs.
Terrence Booker back deep for the Cougars.
Booker back deep. There's the punt. It's popped up. Takes a Cougar bounce. They're going to roll inside the 45 to the 42-yard line, and the Cougars are going to have outstanding field position with 31 seconds to go. Recall, Cedartown won the toss, deferred to the second half, so they will have the ball to start the second half. And I would think, Joe, that they're going to probably try to maybe heave a few down the field and maybe try to score one here before halftime. I would think so.
30 seconds.
Yep, 31 seconds to go.
You take about 7 seconds per play, that's at least 4 plays.
31 seconds to go in the half.
All right, 2 men in the backfield with Collins, 2 men out to the right, 1 man to the left. Collins drops straight back, looks down the field, he's rushed out of the pocket, and he's got a man. Oh, it's tipped away.
Oh, man. We almost
intercepted. Ty Dulaney almost tipped it right to the receiver. And the receiver bobbled it. Yeah.
And then I think, was it Kent down there on the other side or on the far end that almost got the second tip from the receiver? That'll make 23 seconds to go here in the first half after that incomplete pass.
All right, 2 receivers to the left, 1 man to the right, 2 men in the backfield with the quarterback. And give it off to number 21. He's down the right side. He's got 9 yards. He may have gone right out of bounds at the first down marker.
16 seconds left to go.
Jalen Johnson.
And it's 3rd and 1.
They'll mark him a yard short of the line to gain at the 33-yard line. He ran out of bounds to stop the clock, too.
3 receivers to the left, 1 man to the right.
And he jumped.
That's the 4th pre-snaps penalty we've had tonight.
First down for Alexander.
Got a Polk Painters penalty on the play. It's going to be on the Bulldogs, giving the Cougars a first down with 16 seconds to go in the half.
Two receivers out to his left, 1 man to his right, 1 man in the backfield, going to give it to him again. No, the quarterback. No, the running back.
Yeah, I gave it to 21, Jaquan Sutton
short game.
on a short gain, and they call a quick
We're going to
timeout.
have a Peach State forward timeout. Timeout, Alexander. 10.2 seconds to go in the half.
Got 2 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 8.
More from the Bulldog family.
Let's take a
supporters
60-second break. We'll be
High School football.
back after this.
Matt McClendon, Mike.
Have you been to Croker's Hardware and Supply lately? Croker's is the place to find everything you need, from boots to fencing, from plumbing supplies to wood and gas stove fittings, everything, even paint and flooring. Whether you're building or repairing, everything you need is right here at Croker's Hardware on East Avenue. Name brands galore right here in your back door. Orca and Yeti coolers and tumblers, case knives, native eyewear, buck stove grills, and more. At Croker's, you can find everything.
Go by and see the friendly staff there at 1192 Rockmart Highway. That's Croker's Hardware in Cedartown.
Hey football fans, this is Representative Trey Kelly, and you're listening to Cedartown Bulldog football on WGAA Cedartown. I want to wish all the players, coaches, band members, and cheerleaders a safe and successful season. You've worked hard to represent us on the field, and I'm proud to represent you in the Georgia House of Representatives. Again, this is Representative Trey Kelly, and I want to thank you for listening to the Big Double A. Go Dogs!
Paid for by Kelly for House.
Three receivers to his left, one man to his right. Going to throw it down the field.
Big Double A.
Oh, and number 22 says he was held, and I think he was.
They let the clock run out. Even there were like 3 seconds
But
left.
the horn never sounded, so they're going to put 3 seconds back on the clock.
Yeah.
So one more play.
To go in the half here. We've got another fade to black window, 10 third down. Big play here, Bulldogs. Let's get loud.
They're going to try a field goal.
This is a long kick.
This is going to be a 42 or 3-yard field goal.
32, 10, 42.
And Cedartown calls the timeout.
I don't think we weren't expecting that and didn't have the right personnel out there. So 3 seconds to go. Cedartown calls time. Let's take another 60-second break. We'll be back after this.
Timeout.
This is Andy Harris, president of Coosa Valley Credit Union, inviting you to come see us for your auto loan needs. If you're buying a car or refinancing your current auto loan, at Coosa Valley Credit Union, you'll get one of the lowest interest rates in the market, as low as 3.49 APR when you open an account with a direct deposit. Coosa Valley Credit Union is local and nearby in Northwest Georgia. Plus, you'll always speak to a real person when dealing with us. That's what we call kinder banking.
Contact 706-235-8551 for more details. Equal opportunity lender.
Bradford's Drug Store in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacists take time to get to know you and answer any questions you may have. Go by and see Justin Strickland and all the folks at Bradford's, and be sure to use their convenient drive-thru. 500 North Main Street in Cedartown, 770-748-3100. Bradford's Drug, your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big Double A.
Well, the Bulldogs called their last timeout then.
Ice the kicker?
I think so.
Perhaps. Well, this will be the final play. Cedartown has called all. They have one timeout remain. Well, actually, there's none left. The Cougars have used all of their timeouts, and if the scoreboard is correct here, that Cedartown has one more. So it's 3rd down and 8. And both teams, after a very brief timeout, back to the sidelines. And they'll attempt the field goal. Kicker will be...
Okay, this is going to be a 42-yard field goal.
Cedartown calls their final
timeout. It's going to be the last one. Cedartown calls timeout.
Well, you can't take them with you to the locker room, can you?
That's true.
So Cedartown will use their
Don't
final
forget,
timeout.
tonight's game sponsor is Pyro Shows East Coast.
Let's take a 30-second break, and we'll come back with the field goal try after this.
Eliano's is known for their great coffee. Just the right pick-me-up to start your day out right. But that's not all. Eliano's has delicious breakfast items like egg bites and grit bowls that are becoming very popular. And if you're in need of a midday pick-me-up, they have Red Bull that can be mixed with any of their beverages. They also have smoothies that taste great. Stop by Eliano's in Cedartown today on North Main Street next to Regions Bank. That's Eliano's. More than just great coffee.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big AA.
All right, a 43-yard field goal is snapped to hold the kick. It's up.
It's got the distance. Right through
It's
there.
good.
Wow.
That could have been 50 yards.
All right, the score at halftime is Alexander 20 and Cedartown 7. You tell them how long you want.
Let's take a 2-minute break, and we'll be back after this.
Cedartown High School football on the Big AA is brought to you by State Senator Jason Anavitarde.
Hey Cedartown, this is Senator Jason Anavitarde. Every single day we're down at the state capitol fighting for your values, just like the Cedartown Bulldogs do on the football field fighting for this community. We're going to keep fighting to win, and good luck this season. God bless.
Paid for by Jason Anavitarde for Senate, www.jasonanavitarde.com.
Get large capacity cooling with a Maytag side-by-side refrigerator. Gallon door bins free up shelf space, and frameless glass shelves fit larger items. The metal shelf gives the inside a bold look that's as durable as it is distinct. An exterior water and ice dispenser makes access easy. And fingerprint-resistant stainless steel resists smudges and streaks. Shop Rudy Woods Appliance and Home Furnishings today. 539 West Avenue in Cedartown. Visit their website at rudywoods.com.
Make the right play. Go to Peach State Ford in Cedartown today.
Rush to Peach State Ford in Cedartown. Peach State Ford has a championship lineup of new and pre-owned vehicles. Peach State Ford is now open in your backyard.
Peach State Ford is proud to be part of your local community. Whether you're waiting for your vehicle to get serviced, picking up a part for your vehicle, or stopping by to check out a new vehicle for yourself, Peach State Ford offers a wide range of amenities to enhance your experience. Peach State Ford in Cedartown, 2076 Rockmart Highway, 770-748-3673.
Hey, it's the Border Mexican Restaurant located at 718 North Main Street right here in Cedartown. They serve a wide variety of your favorite Mexican food made fresh daily. Great food, great fun. It's great for the whole family. Come see us at the Border Restaurant right here on Main Street in Cedartown. Or you can call for takeout at 678-246-1031. The Border Mexican Restaurant is the best Mexican food north of the border. That's the Border Restaurant right here in Cedartown.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big AA.
It's halftime. Cedartown trails Alexander 20-7. Not the best of halves for the Cedartown Bulldogs, so we'll certainly have to get some adjustments going into the second half. There's not a lot of scores to talk about, but we will get to some of the ones we have. We're going to start out with the stats for the first half, thanks to Rita Carter, our statistician. We'll start with the Cedartown Bulldogs, who trail 20-7. Dogs have 118 rushing yards, 12 passing yards for a total of 130 yards. We're 2 of 6 in passing with only 2 first downs. We've thrown 1 pick. We've fumbled the ball once and lost that ball. 4 penalties for 20 yards. For the Cougars of Alexander, 135 yards rushing, 61 on the in the air for a total of 196. So really the yardage, not a huge difference. But they're 2 for 12 in passing with 7 first downs. They've had good field position. They've started their drives with good field position, and they have gone down the field, scoring a couple of touchdowns and 2 field goals. 3 penalties for 15 yards. They have committed no turnovers today, but the penalties kind of even. But the Bulldogs' turnovers have been the difference in this ball game as the Cougars lead 20-7 at the half. Real quick, some scores for you from around the area. There's not a ton of high school action going on. In fact, we may be the only Georgia high school football game going on in this area. We will look a little around here to find some additional scores. Just across the line over in Cherokee County, Alabama, Collinsville and Cedar Bluff are just underway. They're scoreless in the first quarter. Hoax Bluff is trailing south side of Gadsden 7-0 in the second quarter. The Braves not having a good night. Bottom of the sixth inning, more like a football score. Philadelphia 15, Atlanta 4. The Rome Emperors and Winston-Salem Dash are scoreless in the first inning. So how about some college football? UCF and Jacksonville State are scoreless after a quarter of play. The game is in the second quarter right now. Also, Sanford and West Georgia are scoreless in the first quarter. And that's all the games I have on our scoreboard so far tonight. So we'll head down to the sideline and listen to a little bit of the Alexander Cougar Marching Band. They're on the field right now. We'll also have the entire Cedartown Bulldog Marching Band halftime show. So let's listen in now to the Alexander Marching Band on the field right now. The Marching Cougar Band making their way off the field. 20-7 the score. Cedartown trails the Alexander Cougars. Let's take a 60-second timeout, and we'll come back with the halftime show for the Cedartown Bulldogs right after this from our pregame, halftime, and postgame sponsors here on the Big Double A.
Looking for an affordable, convenient way to jumpstart your career? At Georgia Northwestern Technical College, we make education work for you. With hands-on training, many tuition-free programs through the Hope Career Grant, plus a 99% job placement rate means you'll be ready to fill in-demand jobs. Don't wait. Get the skills you need for the job you want. Visit gntc.edu today and start building your future.
Petro's Restaurant in Cedartown, Georgia offers a variety of tastes to please you. Pizza, pasta, delicious hamburgers, big, thick, juicy steaks, and seafood. Petro's Restaurant offers this and much more. Petro's has been serving good food with good service in a clean environment for over 30 years. So sit back and relax and let Petro's do the rest. Save 10% with your game ticket all weekend when Cedartown plays at home. Call them at 770-748-0072. And Tommy and Terry Marangaka say, Go Bulldogs!
Welcome back to Cedartown Bulldogs football here on the Big Double A. It is a 20-7 lead for Alexander at the half. Let's go down to the field and listen to the Cedartown Bulldog Band taking the field for their halftime show.
In 1776, we brought forth on this continent a new nation, formed in liberty with justice for all.
And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country.
It is written in the Gospel of John, greater love hath no man than this, that he laid down his life for his friends.
Once again, another great job by the Cedartown Bulldog Marching Band. Their halftime show, they continue to add to it every week, and just another great job there as the Bulldog Band exits the field. Our score here at the half, Cedartown trailing Alexander 20-7. Let's take a 60-second break from our pregame, halftime, and postgame sponsors, and we'll come back with more of the halftime report right after this on the Big Double A.
Cedartown Automotive is your one stop for all your automotive needs. Oil changes, new tires, tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioning service or repair. Think Cedartown Automotive. The fine folks at Cedartown Automotive are serious about their job and ready to help you get your car prepared for the months ahead. So why not stop by Cedartown Automotive today on East Avenue?
The caring and experienced professionals at Smith & Miller Funeral Home are here to support you through your difficult time. We offer a range of personalized services to suit your family's wishes and requirements. You can count on Smith & Miller Funeral Home to help you plan a personal and lasting tribute to your loved one. Our number 678-901-1234. Visit us online at smithmillerfh.com. Smith & Miller Funeral Home, honoring life and celebrating memories.
Looking for great deals? Stop by Livewire Surplus, located on North Main Street in Cedartown. They've got everything from tools and generators to patio furniture, lawn mowers, flooring, cleaning supplies, mini splits, and much more. Whether you're tackling a project or upgrading your space, they've got what you need. Come check them out at the store today. You'll never know what you might find. Check them out on Facebook or visit their new website, livewiresurplus.com. That's Livewire Surplus, 546 North Main Street in Cedartown, 678-861-5021.
Welcome back to halftime here at Cedartown. The score is Alexander 20, Cedartown 7. Real quick, Sam, if you're down there on the sideline, Sam, can you hear me, buddy? You got
yes, sir.
Me?
I got you
All
loud
right.
and clear, my friend.
Sam, okay, so we'll talk about this game here in a moment. First off, we've got a few other scores to share with you right now. I know Logan Maddox has been in touch with us about the West Georgia score, so why don't you go ahead and tell us what you've got.
Well, you'll have to let me get back to those messages.
Oh, well, hold on a second.
You caught me off
I caught
guard.
you. Listen, we're going to have to do something about that.
Well, so the last one that I got from him was 10-0 West Georgia over Sanford. That is in the first. Although that's got to be old because that's almost an hour old now.
Yeah, so that's the last I heard. Let me see we'll see if we can get a updated score on that. I can tell you, though, that Cedartown softball had a very good day today, and they won an extra frame, Sam.
Well, did you also see the message? I believe Chris McKelvey is the one that sent us to it.
Another upset loss in the
region. Cartersville fell to, I believe, Cass. So that means that Cedartown Lady Dogs are now basically in a three-way tie for first place between the Cartersville Purple Hurricanes and then the Allatoona Buccaneers, and Cedartown right there on at the top with a three-way tie for first in the region.
Yeah, that's kind of a shocking turn of events. Cedartown has yet to play Cass. That's one of the games we got to make up from a rainout a couple of weeks ago. Of course, we did beat Hiram yesterday, another game we had to make up, and then of course today was a regularly scheduled game against Woodland that still had to go on because of the it was a region schedule, and we've already had to reschedule a whole bunch anyway. But back to this ball game, Sam. You know, this season seems like it's been up and down a little bit. Last week we made some adjustments at halftime that helped, and it's going to take a come from behind effort for Cedartown tonight, trailing 20-7.
Well, it is, Andrew. I think that, of course, this coaching staff very aware of the adjustments that need to be made going into halftime, going to the locker room. A couple of things that we just haven't been doing well, and that's securing the football, which is a situation that we ran into in our week one game against Rockmart. We've had some issues with some penalties this week, which is a issue that we had last week, and we're just unable to move the ball effectively offensively. I think one of the bright spots taking away from what's happened here in the first half so far is the fact that the defense, although they've given up 20 points, they've played pretty well. This could be a much worse score than what it is right now, but the defense able to come up with some big stops. They were able to force a couple of field goals, and to be honest with you, even though their field goal kicker can probably hit from 50 would be my guess just looking at his leg, there were a couple of situations there. Honestly, Andrew, I was surprised that Alexander didn't roll the dice and just try to punch it in. With them leading and the way that their offense has been clicking, well, maybe they understand that, they can get away with a field goal here because Cedartown's offense just not working.
Yeah.
But I'm sure the adjustments have been made. I know listening to the coaching staff on the sideline, They were really challenging this defensive line. If you go back to last week, one of the biggest difference that was made in that second half is the way that both the defensive line and the offensive line were able to play. The defensive line being challenged already by the coaching staff, they want them to get physical with those guys up front. They want to get past them and get some pressure into the backfield on the quarterback. So we'll have to see what kind of adjustments are made during the halftime locker room stint there, and we'll see how things come out. Good news is Dogs will receive the second half kickoff, so we'll get the ball first, a chance to go down, put some points on the board.
Yeah, I think that's going to be key. If the Bulldogs can take this second half kickoff and take it down the field and score, do it however you got to do it. I mean, if you're going to run the ball, run the ball. If you're going to do some passes, whatever. But whatever is working for you right now. We've seen a little bit of success by the Dogs, but turnovers have bitten us again, Sam. And Alexander has scored on both of our turnovers. One was a pick, and of course the other one a fumble recovery. We actually had a fumble that we were able to get back, but. This is just the first half marred by penalties and by turnovers, and going to have to cut it back on that if we want a chance to come back.
Well, unfortunately, you hate to use this term, but I don't know if there's anything that's much better. It was just sloppy play in the first half.
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Unable to hold on to the football in some situations, and then, of course, with the penalties. Alexander, they're going with that hard count, and as soon as we feel like that we've kind of settled in and we're not taking the bait, we're not jumping, well, then we jump. And so we've got to cut down on the penalties. We've got to cut down on the turnovers, and we've got to figure out a way to deal with their passing game. It looks like, as far as their rushing attack, Cedartown has dealt with that rushing attack pretty well outside of a couple of big plays. What's killing us, though, I think, is just the passing game. We knew coming in that Alexander had a very good quarterback. We knew that they were going to pass the ball a good bit, but they're having a lot of success against this Cedartown secondary, so hopefully some adjustments were made in that aspect as well for this defensive unit for the Dogs.
Well, we'll see what happens. We'll take a 60-second break and come back with the kickoff of the second half from our pregame, halftime, postgame sponsors. 60-second break. We'll return with the second half after this.
Looking for a good used vehicle? Don't go out of town. Come see the folks at Dingler Motor Company, 526 North Main Street. Bad credit, no problem. Dingler Motor Company can get you back on the road in no time with their in-house financing. Top quality pre-owned late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop by and check out their wide selection at 526 North Main Street across from Livewire Surplus. Call them at 770-748-0906. Search them on Facebook at Dingler Motor Co. That's Dingler Motor Company.
Shop local and save big at Penny Pinchers. Cost plus 10% on South College Street in Cedartown. High-quality hand-cut meats and produce and low-priced national brand name dry groceries and lots more. And while you're there, stop and get something fresh and delicious from the deli. That's Penny Pinchers. Cost plus 10%, 430 South College Street in Cedartown across from the post office. Open 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Saturday and 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. on Sundays. That's Penny Pinchers. Cost plus 10% on South College Street in Cedartown.
Welcome back to Cedartown Bulldogs football on the Big AA, 106.1 FM, AM 1340. Cedartown will receive the opening or the second half kickoff here as we get back underway. Joe, looking for the offense to finally click a little bit.
Yeah, we need to take this first series, run it down and score, then it's just a one-score game.
Yeah.
And then we're back in it.
Well, and the defense did bow up a little bit, were able to hold them to a couple of field goals there, although they do have a weapon field goal kicker.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he's got a great foot. He can probably kick one close to 40, 45 yards easily.
Joshua Castillo is going to kick it off for the Cougars, and it's a line drive. That's going to go in the end zone for another touchback. This guy can kick it. So Cedartown will take over at the 20-yard line, 1st and 10, to start out this second half of play.
Bulldogs will start 1st and 10.
Sam, we saw him during warm-ups, first and second half, and he was booming the ball, and he's done it in play in special teams, and they've got a weapon there.
He's done really well, and, that always adds another tool to that toolbox when you've got a consistent field goal kicker that can kick from distance. And let me tell you what, I really think he could probably push the envelope and go 47, 48, maybe even stretch it out to 50 with the boot that he's got tonight. He's doing really well.
Well, let's see if the Dogs can get something going here. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Here's a snap. Going to give it off to Dorsey. Runs right side, 20, 25, 30. He's got whether that's Rohan Kent. Kent to the 40, and he's got a first down. That's a pretty good run there to start out this third period.
Marking it on the 43-yard line,
Yes,
Andrew.
sir.
Great. And, I thought that's what they should have been running. They tried several up the middle, but the one we had the big run on was outside, and that's just what happened there.
So Rohan Kent gets the handoff off right tackle and gets a lot of yardage there. So 1st and 10 for Cedartown at their own 43-yard line. Mosley in the shotgun. Hand the ball off. This is Dorsey. No, rather, that's Kent again. Kent to the 45-yard line. He'll be tackled there for a 2-yard gain.
Kent for the short 2-yard
Second
gain.
down and 8 for the Dogs there at the 45.
Tackle made by number 2, LaShawn Belkis.
Going to the run game. That's what we did in the second half last week, and it really paid off for us. Play clock at 25, 11:04 to go here in the third. Dogs with a couple of first down plays. 2 receivers to the left side. Here's a snap. And again, it's going to be another running play to Kent, but Kent will not get much. He will be tackled for a yard loss.
Yard loss there. We had no blocking on that left-hand side. Unless they were stunning in linebacker, I didn't see it, but they got in there pretty quick, Andrew.
I'm wondering if not everybody was on the same page on that play.
May not have been.
3rd down, 9 yards after the loss on the handoff, and we'll see if Cedartown goes to the air here. Kent is in the backfield. Here's a snap. Mosley rolls to his right, throws down the field, almost intercepted, tipped by Aiden Tolson, number 4, incomplete, and the Dogs will have to punt it.
Yep.
4th and 9 at the 44.
Mosley pass incomplete. Going to bring up a 4th down for the Bulldogs. Branson Adams.
Well, the Cougars did what they needed to do. They got to stop. And Cedartown will have to punt it away. Branson Adams in there to kick it.
Booker.
And Terrence Booker, the man deep for Alexander at the 15-yard line. Play clock down to 10. Snap to Adams. There's the punt. Line drive punt. It's going to bounce at the 25-yard line and take a little curl route and roll out of bounds at the 24, and that's where the Cougars will take over. 1st and 10 at the 24.
Punt rolls out of bounds at the 24.
Not a bad punt there by Adams. He got it to the other side of the field.
I think he's been told to do that because when he was warming up at the beginning of the second half, he was standing on the 45-yard line and kicking it in the air to the end zone. So he may be being told to keep it away from that deep man because he must be fast.
Well, and you're right, and to prevent a big play on special teams, we've given up a couple of those this season. Shotgun, 2 men in the backfield. It's a handoff play. Number 21 rolls to the right side. That's Jaquan Sutton, and he will gain
almost
10 yards. Runs out of bounds to stop the clock at 9:56. It'll be a 9-yard gain, 2nd and 1.
Second and short for the Cougars.
Well, Joe, what's happened is the Cougars are, it's a variety of plays, and we're just not able to adjust to that.
They are mixing them up real well.
2nd down, 1 yard, and we jumped.
That's our 5th pre-snap penalty for the night, which has cost us every time a first down.
First, Hope Painter's penalty.
I mean, they're getting a first down on the penalty.
Offsides on the Bulldogs.
So another offside penalty, costly. It's going to give the Cougars a first down.
You know what they're doing? They're doing that kind of run-pass option. I mean, the quarterback's riding it with the running back and deciding whether to let him have it or pull it out.
Yeah.
And run himself.
Well, we haven't seen an RPO offense this year, and I don't know how many more we're going to see this season, but we haven't really had much of an answer for it. We've, when we get close to the end zone, we've had a few times. Here's a snap. It will be a handoff to the back, try to go up the middle, and he's going to get a couple of yards. Tries to bounce off a tackle, but they're going to rule it the play dead after it looks like a 2-yard gain. It's going to be 2nd down and 8, I believe. Yes, 2nd down and 8 yards to go at the 40-yard line.
Initial hit made by number 4, Ty Delaney.
9:35 to play, third quarter. It's Alexander 20 and Cedartown 7. Boy, the Phillies are pouring it on the Braves tonight. 18-4 is the score.
Wow.
Second down and 8. Here's a snap. Going to hand it off again to number 21. That is Jaquan Sutton. Sutton gains about a yard, maybe 2. I think they're going to give him a couple.
About 8 Bulldogs on the tackle.
Yeah, he was hitting the backfield. He spun around and picked up those 2 yards.
This is going to be another.
It will be a 2-yard gain. 3rd down and 6.
Down.
Now, I feel sure they'll try to draw us off sides on this snap count. We just got to be dedicated, not jump.
Well, why wouldn't you? You know, I mean, it's been successful a few times. They tried that time and did not draw us. So now the play clock is at 9 seconds. 3rd down and 6 for the Cougars. Snap. Quarterback pass up the middle, complete. He's going to have a first down. He's going to have a touchdown. Number 1, Terrence Booker, their main man, touchdown Cougars. It's 26-7.
You know,
and the Dogs trail by 19.
That quarterback releases that ball so quick. You know, it's amazing. His man's wide open, and he releases it, and then their speed.
Sam, that RPO, I mean, it is something else.
Yeah, it is. You know, we were stopping them when they were trying to move the ball up the middle. We had brought pressure on that 3rd down play. We were trying to get in the backfield, disrupt the quarterback. But, Joe, exactly like you said, he's just so quick with that release, and he hit his man in stride, and then it was just off to the races.
Here's the snap, the hold, the kick is up. It's a line drive kick, and it is right through there. It's good. So with 8 minutes and 5 seconds to go here in the third, Alexander takes a 20-point lead, 27-7. We'll come back after this 30-second timeout on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
The Cedar Stream Company is a fully automated screen printing facility located in Northwest Georgia with the ability to efficiently and effectively distribute products all over the United States. Using the latest automation in the industry, they have the ability to process orders accurately and rapidly. Cedar Stream offers logo design, online website fundraiser stores, retail packaging, private labeling, drop shipping, and more. They handle licensed brands to your local school's field day shirts. Check out their services at www.cedarstream.com. Cedar Stream. Shirts. It's what we do.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big Double A.
Go Dogs.
27-7 is your score after the Alexander touchdown, a bomb pass to Terrence Booker. And Joshua Castillo will line up to kick it from the 40-yard line. And the kick is away. High kick. Won't be in the end zone this time. Taking it the 5-yard line. He's to the 15. He's to the 20. 25. Trying to get to the 25. Reverses his field. He's got one man to get around. He will. 25-30. 35-40. Out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
That's
Big
a great
hit.
run by number 3 for the Dogs. Isn't he number 3?
That's Jalen Johnson.
Yes.
And he made a great decision there to reverse field.
Bringing first down to the Bulldogs at the 40-yard line.
So an explosive play on special teams gives Cedartown good field position. They're going to mark it at the 40. So Cedartown will have 1st and 10 from their own 40-yard line. And he zigged and zagged and finally found a seam and got through. Mosley will line up in the shotgun. He's got kind of got some tight receivers here on the right side. He's got a receiver on the far side. Going to be a running play. Dorsey, 50, 45, 40. Dorsey still on his feet. Jacoby tackled at the 34, first down, Cedartown.
And again, that's right off right tackle rather than right up the middle, so he was able to gain.
Jacoby Dorsey with a 26-yard gain.
Yeah, 26-yard gain.
Bringing up another Dempsey Auctions first down for the Bulldogs.
And Sam, that's vintage Kobe Dorsey right there.
Well, that's exactly what we saw last week. We saw it extremely successful, and now it's starting to work here. We just got to keep it going, though. You got to keep it in direction.
Absolutely, we do. Snap to Mosley. Again to Dorsey. Dorsey around the right side, 30 to the 25. Tumbles down. Looks like he tripped
off by number 3 of the Cougars, Christian Wesley.
He did go out of bounds, but he was tripped as he was going out of bounds. Clock will continue to run.
Gained about 9 yards on that.
Yes,
Andrew.
he did.
2nd and 1.
Second 1. Shotgun again. Mosley under center this time. Hand the ball off again to Dorsey. Dorsey gets his jersey pulled, trying to bounce off a tackle, but he will be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
He's going to give him forward progress at the line of scrimmage.
That might be a little generous.
It might be. We'll take it. Still 2nd and 1.
Third down short.
So it'll be third and 1.
Yeah, third.
Third and 1, 6:13 to play, third quarter. Ball right on the 30-yard line. So it's actually going to be
25-yard line.
I'm sorry, 25-yard line. It's going to be a little less than a yard. Third and maybe half a yard. Again, under center, Mosley. Mosley, hand the ball off again, Dorsey. Dorsey finds a seam, first down, 20-yard line. Inside the 20, he'll be tackled there at the 18. First down, Cedartown. Dorsey, just give it to him and let him run.
Yes.
Bulldogs another first Dempsey Auctions first down.
Injured player for Alexander.
That's the first injury timeout tonight. Alexander probably down with a we'll see if it's just a cramp. They're kind of looking at that knee, so it may be more than just that. So while they do that, we will step aside. Cedartown driving the ball down the field, trailing 27-7 with 5:51 to go here in the third quarter. Let's take a 60-second timeout from our game sponsors on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
George and John Maragakis wish the Bulldogs a winning season and invite everyone to Zorba's after the game or for lunch or dinner. It's Zorba's for delicious choices in American, Italian, and Greek cuisine. From pasta to pizza, chicken and seafood dishes, or delicious juicy steak. Cooked to perfection, Zorba's friendly staff will serve it hot and fresh with a smile. Dine in or carry out. Call Zorba's at 770-748-8490.
Are you ready for steel equipment, that is? At Croker's Hardware in Cedartown, we've got all the steel equipment. Blowers and shredder vacs, chainsaws, augers and drills, trimmers and brush cutters. We're very proud to be a retailer for the steel product line. As an independent dealer, we can provide many services that the big box chain stores just can't match. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff is always ready to help you select the equipment that meets your specific needs. So call Croker's for a steel today. That's 770-748-4842 to learn more about steel in Cedartown.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big Double A.
Once again, Jacoby Dorsey runs it and gets some positive yardage. Second down and looks like about 3 yards to go. And we're going to run no huddle. And again, give it to Dorsey, but this time Dorsey gets taken down in the backfield at the 15-yard line.
55 wasn't even touched. He came off of the far side and was able to get him in the background for about a 2-yard loss.
3-yard loss on the
Brady
play.
Deaver there on the tackle for Alexander will be a loss and bring up third down and about 7. Maybe third down and 6. So again, Mosley is under center. Fake the handoff. Mosley to his left. He's going to pass up the middle. Tipped and almost caught, but incomplete. Try to get it there to number 9 for the Bulldogs. That was Chris Johnson.
Right open, he would have scored. He should have just tucked that ball and tucked it under and run the ball.
Yeah, and I think with experience, he's going to be able to. He'll know he'll have that one to run there. And it being 4th and 7 like it is right now, let's see if we try to kick a field goal or we're going to go for it.
I
think you got to go for it.
This juncture in the game, I think you've got to go for it.
4:32 to go in the third. I think you definitely have to go for it. Well, we're not. We're going to kick it. What do we know? We're just a bunch of talking heads.
Yep.
Branson Adams will come in there to try to kick a field goal. He's going to. They're going to tee it up at the 21-yard line. So what's this, a 31-yard attempt?
Yes.
Snap is down. Kick is up. It is. Looks like it's good. It is good. Field goal by Adams, 31-yarder, makes it 27-10 with 4:27 to go here in the third quarter. So we got some points off of it. Unfortunately, it wasn't a touchdown, but we do get the points and a good kick there by Adams. We'll take a 30-second break and come back with more football action after this.
Hey football fans, this is Representative Trey Kelly, and you're listening to Cedartown Bulldog Football on WGAA Cedartown. I want to wish all the players, coaches, band members, and cheerleaders a safe and successful season. You've worked hard to represent us on the field, and I'm proud to represent you in the Georgia House of Representatives. Again, this is Representative Trey Kelly, and I want to thank you for listening to the Big Double A. Go Dogs!
Paid for by Kelly for House.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big Double A.
Welcome back to Cedartown Bulldogs football here on the Big Double A. 4:27 to go here in the third. 27-10 after the 31-yard field goal by Adams. And Adams will kick it off from the 40-yard line. By the way, I got to give a shout-out to DeMontez Orr, the freshman, number 34 for the Bulldogs. Talked to his mama today at Subway. She works at Subway, and wanted to just give him a shout-out. I've heard he's a very good young man and a very talented, hardworking guy. So big shout-out to number 34. Frank would like that because that was his number, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
There's the kick. It's taken at the 25-yard line. So he's to the 30. He'll run out of bounds there about the 31-yard line. That's number 7 for them. Andre Lovett. They go to one of the up men on that kick. And the Cougars will have a 1st and 10 at their own, we'll call it 30-yard line. Sam, you know, we ran Jacoby Dorsey to death just about in that drive. Unfortunately, they found a way to finally catch him, and that's how the drive ended.
Yeah, you're right. You know, we're relying heavily on Dorsey, and then that just puts a huge target on his back. Alexander already knows the play call. They know that we're going to probably hand the ball off to Dorsey because of how much we utilized him last week. So he's already playing with the big bullseye, and they just got to get a better push.
Well, we don't have what's his name to substitute in there that got hurt last week or week before against Rockmart. Frederick is his name?
Yeah, Jamil Frederick. We have a flag on the play. It looks like it's going to be a procedure penalty on the Cougars, one of the few penalties they've had. Although the penalties kind of have been even, at least that's how it was in our first half stats. I think we had maybe 5 yards more in penalties than they did. Yeah, Frederick will be done for the year. His injury against Rockmart was season-ending. So it'll be 1st and 15 now for the Cougars, back at the 25. Shotgun with a man here on this side and a man on the other side. Going to be a passing play over to the right. They didn't see it coming. It was intended for number 18, Bryce Murphy over there, but Murphy had his back turned to the play.
He was running kind of like a skinny post right down in front of the linebackers.
That's not where the ball went.
And really it looked like it was something out in the flat.
Yeah.
Intended he should have broken outward, and he came inward.
So the Cougars make a little mistake there on that one. 2nd down and 15. Receiver on the far side, receiver on the near side. Again, it's that option pitch, and that's wow, he got it to the 30, 35, and toward the 40, and it's going to be enough for a first down. That little pitch, now it was a dangerous little pitch.
It
was
dangerous, but it was
successful.
Fancy. Yeah.
Nobody was there for Cedartown. There is a flag, though, back on the 25-yard line. I wonder if he was in front of the line of scrimmage when he pitched the ball.
You know, I was thinking that he was illegal shift.
So it's
what's that, a crackback block? No.
Chop block on
Chop block,
yeah.
Going to back him up 15 more yards.
That's a 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. So that's going to push him way back. They'll mark it off. The ball was original line of scrimmage at the 20-yard line. So it will be a half the distance because it is at the 20. So it's going to go back to the 10-yard line. So this will be second down and what, 30? 25?
About 26, 27.
26. So the Cougars backed way up with their own end zone to their backs. Two receivers on the right, one to the right, one on the left. Quarterback rushes to the right, throws one. He's got a man. It's complete to the 20, 24. He kind of ran a little curl route there and came back and ran toward the 24.
Tackle made by number 9, Chris Johnson.
And Chris Johnson on that tackle after they gained a few yards.
Looks like
and there's another flag. There's a flag in the secondary.
Yeah.
We got a Cole Painter's penalty on the play. Let's see what it is.
Would that be in the area of pass interference or holding?
Well, it could be hold.
Sam, did you see any kind of
looks like the Alexander Cougars are backing
They're
up.
backing up.
Yeah, the call on the field is holding against the Cougars, so it's got to be holding back there in the secondary.
Yeah.
Yep.
Honestly,
at that point, you wouldn't see interference. You'd see holding to keep the defensive man from pursuing because that receiver wasn't the intended target. So.
And Joe, that's going to take a positive gain there and put it back even farther, and it'll be second down and close to 30 this time. I'll imagine where the ball is, it will be another half the distance penalty. We'll see if they decide to take the penalty or refuse it. The officials are talking about it on the field. Our screen clock was running when it shouldn't have been. It's actually 3:41, so it's holding on Alexander, and I think we will. I'm pretty sure we're going to accept the penalty. Sam, do you see anything different down there?
Yeah, it looks like we're actually going to decline that penalty. So it'll be third down and what, 14, 15?
Yeah, they gained some yardage there. That's not a where that is on the field, guys. That's not a bad decline
because it's not 4-down territory here.
No, it's not. All right, third down. Clock is running now. Third down and what? 14. Yeah, 16, 17. Third and 17 or 18. They got 18 on the scoreboard. It's third and a long way. Again, the run-pass option. They've got the two men in the backfield with a quarterback and two receivers on the left, one on the right. It's going to be a running play up the middle, and they're going to get back close to the original line of scrimmage. It's going to be a gain, pretty positive gain there, but it's going to bring up fourth down and 11. And aided by penalties, the Cedartown defense able to hold off the Cougars, and they're going to have to punt it.
That run, the hole was wide open off of the left guard, but Ollie West closed it pretty quick.
Ollie is, we know Ollie's a great athlete, but he's really showing he belongs this year, and we know he does. Dogs have a man back on the 38-yard line. Here's the snap, low snap. Hunter, it's partially blocked, I think. Yeah, it was blocked. It's going to roll, and it will be picked up there at the 50-yard line. We're going to run with it, and we'll be knocked out of bounds there.
That was dangerous.
Bulldogs going to get a piece of that punt.
Yeah, I'll say it was.
It only gained an extra 3 yards, but that was a dangerous play.
And, Sam, could you tell who got a hand on that ball?
That was big number 3 for the Bulldogs. And he was able to get some pressure. They were bringing pressure. They were going for the block. And Johnson, I tell you what, he was able to get back there and get a big hand on it, able to block it. Good field position for the Dogs to start off. Now you got to go down, punch this one in the end zone, and come away with 7.
Yeah, we do. Jalen Johnson there, as you mentioned, as you heard there, making that, blocking that punt and giving Cedartown good field position. All right, Mosley will bring his offense to the field. 2:16 to play here in the third.
27-10.
Receiver here on the near side. A man in the backfield. He's in the shotgun. Spread offense. We're going to keep the ball. Mosley runs to the right. He's going to get close to the line of scrimmage.
That was a mixed-up play right there.
Yeah, it was.
Mosley looked like he wanted to hand it off. And
there was nobody there to hand it off to.
Well, the back he thought Mosley was going to run it, I think, and Mosley was going to hand it off, but so he went ahead to block. There was nothing there.
So 2:15, he ran out of bounds. They're going to say he lost a yard on the play, so it's going to be 2nd down and 11. Mosley pitches it over here to Rohan Kent. Kent to the 46-yard line, and I don't think he got anything. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage. There'll be no gain, so it'll be another 3rd and 11. And he ran out of bounds again to stop the clock. So it's 2:10 to go here in the third. A negative play, and then, of course, 3rd down and 11. A negative play, and then a play that gained no yardage. Dogs send a receiver on the far side, a receiver here on the near side, and 2 tight wings. Going to hand the ball off a running play. We got some open spaces. It's Dorsey put to the 30 and inside the 30 to about the 28, and it's the 1st down for the Dogs. I was expecting pass. They were expecting pass. But Dorsey gets the handoff, and he has a lot of running room, and he's got a 1st down.
That was a misdirection where Mosley was play action left. Dorsey came back, and everybody was pursuing, and that right side was wide open.
So 1st and 10 for Cedartown at the 29-yard line. Snap to Mosley. Again, the handoff goes to Rohan Kent. Kent trying to find some running. The ball popped out, and the Cougars are going to pick up the loose ball. Another fumble for the Bulldogs, and this time picked back up by the Alexander Cougars, and they've got a man down on the field, does Alexander, but they pick up the fumble, and that'll kill the drive.
Oh, these turnovers are killers.
That ball spit out of of where the tackle happened. It spit backwards, and the Cougar is able to come on top of it, and they've got a man down. So while they attend to him, with a minute and 54 seconds to go here in the third, the Dogs turn the ball over again, and it's a 27-10 lead for the Cougars. We'll take a 60-second break and be back after this on the Cedartown Bulldog Sports Network.
This is Andy Harris, president of Coosa Valley Credit Union, inviting you to come see us for your auto loan needs. If you're buying a car or refinancing your current auto loan, at Coosa Valley Credit Union, you'll get one of the lowest interest rates in the market, as low as 3.49 APR when you open an account with a direct deposit. Coosa Valley Credit Union is local and nearby in Northwest Georgia. Plus, you'll always speak to a real person when dealing with us. That's what we call kinder banking.
Contact 706-235-8551 for more details. Equal opportunity lender.
Bradford's Drug Store in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember, Bradford's for all your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacists take time to get to know you and answer any questions you may have. Go by and see Justin Strickland and all the folks at Bradford's, and be sure to use their convenient drive-thru. 500 North Main Street in Cedartown, 770-748-3100. Bradford's Drug, your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big Double A.
Andrew, Joe, and Sam with you here from Cedartown High School. Another turnover picked up by the Cougars, a fumble, and they will have it first down. Here's a snap. He's going to hand the ball off to number 7. That's Andre Lovett, and Lovett will be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They're going to say he gained a yard on the play. It'll be second down and 9 yards to go.
Second down for the Cougars.
Down to the field with Sam. Sam Branch on the field. You saw that fumble right down there, right there at the tackle. Tell us about what you saw and I guess the big hit that knocked it loose.
Well, yeah, they just collapsed down on Rohan. He had a couple guys coming at him. They just laid a big hit, and, of course, the ball skirted out and went the wrong direction, and Alexander able to recover. Now the defense has got to come up with yet another big stop, but we're going to be behind again because we've jumped, and we're going to have another penalty on the field.
That's the 6th pre-snap penalty against the Dogs.
It's going to be on the Bulldogs.
Those pre-snap penalties.
Second down and 4.
Well, it makes it short, makes it second and short where it was second and long. And then several times, I think the others have gotten the Cougars a first down.
And the clock should be running because it was running when the flag was thrown, but they haven't started the clock up yet. Second down and 4. Now the clock is running. Now it's not. Second down 4. Now it's finally running again. We've had clock problems all season long here. Here's the pass to the near side. It's going to be complete. There's a little stutter step to try to get around number 4 for Cedartown, Ty Dulaney, and he's going to have, I think, enough for a first down. Yeah, first down Cougars. So 1:01 to play here in the third. They get a first down off the Bulldog turnover, and they're right near midfield at the 40, at their own 47 yard line. So first and 10 for the Cougars at the 47. 2 receivers on the right, man in the backfield. They kind of changed up their offense a bit. Number 10, the quarterback, Chance Collins. Receiver here on the near side. They're milking the clock out. They got 10 seconds on the play clock. Here's a snap. He's going to run with it, and he's going to get tackled in the backfield and get sacked. A host of Bulldogs get to him, including number 29 for Cedartown.
Big sack by number 7, Ollie West.
Ollie West there, as well as Chad Green, and a host of Bulldogs, and that'll run the quarter out. Cedartown will go to the fourth, trailing 27-10 here at home. We'll take a 60-second timeout and return with the fourth quarter after this on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Eliano's is known for their great coffee. Just the right pick-me-up to start your day out right. But that's not all. Eliano's has delicious breakfast items like egg bites and grit bowls that are becoming very popular. And if you're in need of a midday pick-me-up, they have Red Bull that can be mixed with any of their beverages. They also have smoothies that taste great. Stop by Eliano's in Cedartown today on North Main Street next to Regions Bank. That's Eliano's. More than just great coffee.
Cedartown High School football on the Big AA is brought to you by State Senator Jason Anavitarde.
Hey Cedartown, this is Senator Jason Anavitarde. Every single day we're down at the state capitol fighting for your values, just like the Cedartown Bulldogs do on the football field fighting for this community. We're going to keep fighting to win, and good luck this season. God bless.
Paid for by Jason Anavitarde for Senate, www.jasonanavitarde.com.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big AA.
Back here for the fourth quarter, Cedartown trails 27-10. Guys, turnovers have been the name of the game. Turnovers and penalties for the Bulldogs, the pre-snap penalties and some vital turnovers here. Sam, turnovers have really been devastating.
It's 14 points at least.
Yeah, the turnovers have hurt, and you've got to give it, to this defense. Even though they've put up or given up 27 points, the defense, they've had their backs against the wall all night, still trying to stand strong here in the fourth quarter.
Second and 15, the Cougars will start out at the 40-yard line. It's going to be handoff on a rush to the left side. He's got 5 and 7 yards back to the original line of scrimmage.
Number 21 with the ball.
It's Jaquan Sutton there, who got the ball back to the line of scrimmage, to the original line of scrimmage. It'll make it third down. Third down and 10 from the 47.
Give us another fade to black window 10 third down.
Let's see if the Dogs can get a stop here on defense. You know, it's a 17-point game. You're not quite out of reach yet, but you're getting close. Cedartown with that field goal a little while ago got us back into the game a little bit, but we need some stops and we need to score fast. Running play up the middle. He's going to get caught around the 50-yard line, and he will not get much more than that. He's going to get stopped right at midfield.
Be 4th and about 7.
And that'll bring out the punting unit for the Alexander Cougars.
Going to give us a 4th down.
And I got to hand it to Alexander. Listen, they're a much improved team from what we've seen in years past. They're pretty good. Cedartown, definitely has some work to do and with ball control, but the defense has, despite the 27 points they've scored, it could be even worse. The defense has had some stops inside the red zone, holding them to a couple of field goals. Castillo will put a line drive punt. It's going to roll for a minute. It's going to stop at the Cedartown 14-yard line. So that was a pretty doggone good punt.
Almost blocked it.
It was close.
Ball down at the 9-yard line. It's going to be a first down for the Bulldogs.
So Cedartown will have to, and that's what Alexander needed to do. They needed to pin us back deep because we've had trouble moving the ball. We've been pretty one-dimensional with that run game tonight. Dorsey he's got the most yards on the ground, but you can't go to him every time.
Nope. Got to mix it up.
Well, let's see if the offense can get something going here as Mosley and company head out to the far hash. 10:05 to play in the ball game. Cedartown trailing 27-10 here at home at the dock. Trips to the left, one to the right. Man in the backfield. Going to be a quick pass to the man in the flat. He's going to get up to about the 20-yard line, and that's going to be
Mosley with a swing pass off the right side to number 6, Dorsey.
Dorsey
5-yard
getting the pass. They're going to say a 5-yard gain, close to 6 yards. We'll say second down and 5. But a good job there. Dorsey was lined up as the running back. He actually swings over to the right and catches it in the flat. Second down and 5. Snap in the shotgun. Mosley to his left. Still on his feet. He'll pass one down here, try to get it to number 3, and they're going to say it's incomplete. Intended for Jalen Johnson. He trapped it and was not able to wrap his arms around it. And that'll bring up third down and 5.
Intended for number 3, Jalen Johnson. Third down and 5.
Joe, the pass was a little bit low.
Yeah, it was low.
And Johnson did everything he could to catch it, but the official had a good eye on it and said incomplete. So third down and 5. The clock stops at 9:28 here in the fourth. Here's the snap, throw, and it's complete to number 4, Ty Dulaney. Dulaney down the far side. He may go all the way. He will. Forget about it. Touchdown, Ty Dulaney. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
81-yard pass to Ty Dulaney.
Sam, nobody was on Ty Dulaney when he caught that ball.
No, absolutely not. A heck of a pass there by Wyatt Mosley. He was under a lot of pressure. He was about a half step away from taking a sack. He was able to get the pass off. Dulaney with a heck of a catch. One move and he's down the sideline. And just like that, the Dogs are in the end zone.
We're an extra point away from a 10-point ball game, folks. This game was a 20-point lead for Alexander early in this second half. We fake like we're going for 2, but we're going to go for 1. Adams out there to kick the extra point. Snap is down, kick is up. It is good.
Kick is up and good.
And with that, 9:16 to go. Here in the fourth quarter, Cedartown is within 10. It's a 27-17 score with 9:16 to go here in the fourth. We'll take a 30-second break and come back with the kickoff after this.
Get large capacity cooling with a Maytag side-by-side refrigerator. Gallon door bins free up shelf space, and frameless glass shelves fit larger items. The metal shelf gives the inside a bold look that's as durable as it is distinct. An exterior water and ice dispenser makes access easy. And fingerprint-resistant stainless steel resists smudges and streaks. Shop Rudy Woods Appliance and Home Furnishings today. 539 West Avenue in Cedartown. Visit their website at rudywoods.com.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big Double A.
An 81-yard touchdown pass to Ty Dulaney, and the Bulldogs score to make it a 10-point game, 27-7. Gentlemen, this game was 20 points just a few minutes ago. 20-point advantage for Alexander.
Well, listen, Andrew, the defense has been playing well all night. They've had their backs against the wall. I've said it 3, 4, now 5 times, and they just refuse to give up.
Fumble! And Cedartown picks it up, I think. Yes, Cedartown picks up the fumble. They muffed the kickoff, and Cedartown's got it in excellent field position.
This is the loudest this crowd has been.
9-yard line of the Cougars.
To go their way, and that went their way, Andrew.
My goodness.
They're going to mark it on the 29-yard line of the Cougars for the Dogs.
Muff the kickoff. I mean, he was right there, touched it, and Cedartown was right on top, and they pick up the loose ball. And finally, a turnover goes Cedartown's way. 1st and 10 for Cedartown at the 19-yard line.
Joe, do you take a shot here, or do you play it safe?
Well, listen, we would always take a bomb after a big turnover like that. We would throw the bomb on the first play to try to kind of find them on the heels, not expecting it.
2 receivers on the near side, 1 on the right. We reposition Rohan Kenner as a receiver on the right side, and now we got timeout, and I think Cedartown will call timeout to try to readjust.
5 seconds left on the play clock, so we don't. Well, look at the time on 9-1-1.
Yeah, 9.
It's an emergency scoring drive for the Dogs.
Yes, it is. Let's take a 30-second break. We'll come back with more football action right after this.
Make the right play. Go to Peach State Ford in Cedartown today.
Rush to Peach State Ford in Cedartown. Peach State Ford has a championship lineup of new and pre-owned vehicles. Peach State Ford is now open in your backyard.
Peach State Ford is proud to be part of your local community. Whether you're waiting for your vehicle to get serviced, picking up a part for your vehicle, or stopping by to check out a new vehicle for yourself, Peach State Ford offers a wide range of amenities to enhance your experience. Peach State Ford in Cedartown, 2076 Rockmart Highway, 770-748-3673.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big Double A.
Cedartown has to call a timeout because the play clock was running out, and they were trying to get their play adjusted.
Let's see what Coach Asa has up his sleeve on this play.
1st and 10, 2 in the backfield with Mosley. Mosley hands it off to Rohan Kent, runs to the right. Rohan gets a couple of yards and goes toward the sideline.
Rohan Kent off the right side for a 2-yard gain.
Andrew, I've got an update for you. I've got good news and bad news. The bad news is you and I missed it. The good news is Chastity Washington finally hit one over the fence in regular season play. Not only did she hit one, she hit 2, one of which a grand slam in the 8th inning that would put the Lady Dogs on top and secure the region win over Woodland.
Wow. Way to go, Chastity. Good win for the Cedartown Lady Dogs softball team over Woodland after the 1st and 2nd place teams in the region go down today. 2nd down and 9 to go. Mosley with trips to his left, 1 to the right, puts a man in motion. Mosley going to keep the ball, runs up the middle, 25, and toward the 1st down marker, he'll dive down at the 21-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 2. Well, they're going to say 3rd down and 3.
I thought 2. He's moving the box.
Yeah, the stick was a yard too far back. 3rd down and 2 for the Dogs. A tight set for the Cedartown Bulldogs. Shotgun. Hands the ball off Dorsey. First down to the 16-yard line. Listen to this crowd, folks. They are in this thing.
Andrew, I think this is the loudest that we've heard this crowd all night long. I told one of the coaches down here, Cedartown has been due something to go their way for the last 3 weeks. Well, that was finally what went our way, and it could not have come at a better time for this Dogs offense. A 10-point deficit, and we're knocking on the door here.
2-possession game here. A touchdown would make it a 1-possession game and possibly a 3-point game. First and 10 at the 17-yard line. Tight set again. Snap to Mosley. Hands it off to Dorsey. Dorsey to the 15 and dives ahead to about the 11-yard line. A good gain on first down. Dorsey, great for those short runs there, Joe.
Yes, he is. Well, you know, on first down you get 6-7 yards. I'll take that every time. Seven minutes, 8 seconds left to go in the ball game. Cedartown driving.
2nd and 4 from the 11. 2 receivers, 1 on each side. A man in the backfield, a tight wing on the right. Here's a snap. Hand it off again, Dorsey. Dorsey to the 10, trying to get it free. 10-5. He's going to go towards the end zone. Touchdown! Touchdown, Dorsey!
Boy, he drove those legs. He kept those legs pumping, and he just kept on till he scored. That was a great run by Dorsey. I mean, it was a beautiful run. He just would not be stopped on that play, Andrew.
Running that thing like a fullback. I mean, he pushed himself forward and got to the end zone. That was just 100% grit from Dorsey. Holy smokes. An extra point away to make it a 3-point game. 6:49 to go. Snap. Adams puts it in the air. It looks good. Yes, sir. With 6:49 to go in the game, Cedartown trying to come back from the brink. 27-24. Let's take a 30-second break. We'll return after this on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Hey, it's the Border Mexican Restaurant located at 718 North Main Street right here in Cedartown. They serve a wide variety of your favorite Mexican food made fresh daily. Great food, great fun. It's great for the whole family. Come see us at the Border Restaurant right here on Main Street in Cedartown. Or you can call for takeout at 678-246-1031. The Border Mexican Restaurant is the best Mexican food north of the border. That's the Border Restaurant right here in Cedartown.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big Double A.
Well, to say that things have changed a bit here in the fourth quarter would be an understatement.
Yes, it would.
Sam Branch, how about that run there by Jacoby Dorsey?
Well, look, he got hit at the line of scrimmage, got hit by 2 or 3 guys, but he just would not slow down. He would not give up. He got a big push from one of his teammates, pushed him into the end zone. Dogs cut what was a 20-point lead down to a 3-point lead.
This has fired the Dogs up. They were fired up coming off the field after that touchdown.
There's the kick. It's going to go back to the 10-yard line. They pick it up. They don't drop it this time. He's to the 15, trying to get free, 20 to the 22. Dogs trying to get to him, and they will tackle him there.
At the 22-yard line.
22.
Number 10, Bryson Harlow on the tackle.
Harlow tackles him down, and that's where the Cougars will start at the 22-yard line. 6:36 to go in the game. Cedartown.
And the game has gotten excited, and we have the presence of Frank Jr. coming back into the broadcast booth. It's been exciting.
It has been very exciting. Listen, this defense has got to bow up right here.
Go home.
Football fans, we're going to get loud. Now here's the time.
22-yard line, that's where the Cougars will start. And now you're going to hear this crowd as the Cedartown D tries to hold him right here. 2 receivers on the right side, 1 to the left. They've got 2 in the backfield. Here's the snap. Hand the ball off on a running play. We get him back at the line of scrimmage. They might get 2 yards.
The Dogs are swarming on that one. It's maybe a 2-yard gain, so it'll be 2nd down and 8.
Dogs able to get to him quickly. They do get a couple yards. That was Jaquan Sutton again, number 21, and they're going to hurry it up right here. 2nd down 8. 2 receivers on the right, 1 to the left. Tight wing on the right, man in the backfield with the quarterback. Number 10, the QB, Chance Collins. Play clock at 14. Now he's got 2 in the backfield with him. Here's a snap. Gonna pass it up the middle. It is incomplete. Did we pick it up? Yes, we did! Intercepted by Cedartown.
Can y'all believe what is happening in this ball game right now?
Martavius Howard with the pick.
Oh, and Cedartown has it on the Cougars' 40-yard line, 1st and 10 after that interception.
Sam, it was tipped and then intercepted by Howard.
5:42 left to go in the ball game. Cedartown intercepts.
Tipped, and the pressure came from the defensive line from the Bulldogs. The coaches made an adjustment right there before they snapped the ball. They had made some defensive alignment adjustments. They sent them, they brought the pressure, and it paid off. Bulldog turnover.
And Cedartown has it at the Cougars' 40-yard line. Again, excellent field position, and Cedartown's defense comes up big. Receiver on the far side, receiver on the near side. We got actually 2 on the right side. Going to hand the ball off. A little trick play. Pitch it over here to Kent. Kent will be dragged down. Should be a horse collar tackle.
Come on, ref. Throw the flag.
We got a flag. We got a flag on the play. Should be maybe a face mask or a horse collar.
Yes, definitely.
He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but I don't see Landry on the field. Do you? I thought I'd.
Well, they're huddled up right in front of our bench.
They are.
So it must be on the side where we. Coach Athas upset.
He is hot. Let me tell you what. It was about. They're waving the flag off. Waving the flag off. My goodness. And it happened right in front of Coach Atha, and he is burning hot right now. Sam.
Well, it looked like a horse collar from here.
It looked like it. What did you see?
It was a penalty. It was a horse collar penalty. I can tell you the problem. The guy that threw the flag was 15 yards away from the play.
2-yard loss, 2nd and 12, and now we got a whistle and a stoppage of play. And is it going to be procedure on Cedartown?
He's going to back us up.
Yep. False start.
17.
So what that has kind of killed the momentum a little bit. We need to Cedartown to maybe get a big play here and pick the mo back up a little bit. 2nd down, about 16.
I need to watch the play clock.
Yeah, it's at 10 seconds. Here's a snap. Looking for a open passer. Throws down the field. Incomplete.
Flag.
Flag on the play. Going to have pass interference on the Cougars.
So that comes back. That's a 15-yard from the line of scrimmage. They don't mark it down there like they do.
Pass to the left side intended for Bryant Waddell.
Bryant Waddell was the intended receiver. There is a man down on the sideline. Is that Waddell who's on the sideline?
No, it is a Cougar.
Okay. So there is a man down on the sideline.
That's our guy.
Oh, it is our guy.
Is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was
Number
Cougar.
8, Bryant Waddell.
Bryant Waddell. Okay.
On the field is going to be pass interference. So Joe is from the spot there, I guess.
No. It comes back in high school. It comes back to the line of scrimmage and marks off 15. It won't be a first down. I don't think that's an automatic first down.
It'll put us close, though.
Yes, it will.
It'll make it much more manageable.
It'll be about 2nd down and maybe 2.
Yeah, something like that. Maybe 2. 5:30 left to go in the ball game. Cedartown 24. The Cougars 23. I can't see.
27. 27-24. They lead it.
Okay.
2nd down and 2 from the 32-yard line. Tight set again.
Oh, there's another 5 yards.
Or maybe we did. We'll see.
No, it's against them. It's against them.
Finally, they jumped off sides.
Yeah. So it's first down on the 27-yard line for the Dogs. First down and 10.
Joe, a little bit of their own medicine.
Yes.
So first and 10 for Cedartown. We do pick up the first down. It's now at the 27. Tight set again. We're under center. Mosley hands the ball off. Dorsey to the 25, and he'll get stopped up there after a 2-yard gain.
Dorsey with a short gain. Second down and 8 for the Bulldogs.
First down. Second down and 8.
On the 25. We're on the near hash.
5:09, 5:08, 5:07 left to go in the game.
Still a lot of time in this game. Play clock at 23. Just plenty of time to run the play. Again, we're under center this time. 2 in the backfield. Tall sweep, left side. Dorsey, 20. Hurdles a man toward the 15 and goes out of bounds.
8 or 9.
They're going to give him a first down, I think, maybe? Yeah, first down, Cedartown.
On about the 12-yard line.
Chris Johnson was reading that play, and
yes, he was.
He made a great block on the outside linebacker, which sprung Dorsey and got him a first down.
So first and 10 for Cedartown at the 12.
And we can make a first down without scoring if we need to. But
2 receivers on the right, going to put a man in motion, goes to the left side. Toss it back to Dorsey. 10-5. Touchdown! Touchdown, Dorsey!
Cedartown has taken the lead with 4 minutes, 38 seconds left to go in the game. We may have scored too quick.
Well, you know,
the offensive line blocked well.
Oh, yeah.
Boy, they did.
And so did Chris Johnson, who was helping to lead that play.
Alexander, 27.
And a chance to put us up by 4 with this extra point right here. Branson Adams in to kick it. Snap down, the kick is up. Looks good. It's good. 4:38 to play. Lots of time left, as Munson would say. In eternity. 31-27. 4:38 to go. We'll take a 30-second break and be back after this on the Cedartown Bulldog Sports Network.
Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. Oil changes, new tires, tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioning service or repair. Think Cedartown Automotive. The fine folks at Cedartown Automotive are serious about their job and ready to help you get your car prepared for the months ahead. So why not stop by Cedartown Automotive today on East Avenue in Cedartown? That's Cedartown Automotive. Call them at 770-749-5040 or go by and see them at 107 East Avenue in Cedartown.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big Double A.
Welcome back to an exciting conclusion of this football game. Still lots of time on the clock, though. Sam, the mood on the sidelines got to be night and day from how this half started.
Listen, this is exactly what the Dogs needed. This is exactly what they needed to overcome that huge 20-point deficit. It's been you're right, night and day. That's the best way to describe it. These kids are excited. They are pumped. The coaching staff, they're pumped. They're ready to go.
Branson Adams will kick the ball away. And he booms it to about the 10-yard line. He'll pick it up there. 15 to the 20, 25, 30. He's got some running room. Got to get to him. What a tackle there at the 48, though. But, man, they got a big return there on that one. And now the Cougars are going to have good field position.
We should have had him back about the 25-yard line. We just missed him.
Touchdown saving. Did Adams make that tackle?
Yep, made by your kicker, number 80.
Boy, he leveled him, too.
Sam, I said up here, just don't let them run it back. But, I was afraid we scored too early.
It'll be at the Alexander 48-yard line. 4:31 to go. Like as we said, lots of time left in this game. But Cedartown has come down from 20 to make it a 31-27 game. And this crowd making some noise for that Bulldog D. Shotgun formation. Collins, the QB. Man in motion. Snap to him. Quick handoff. Goes around right tackle. Runs into a bunch of Bulldogs. After a big gain, though, it's going to be the tackle, the forward progress to the 45-yard line. That's going to be an 8-yard gain, maybe a 7-yard gain.
Second down.
Sam, tell the coach that back that's right next to the quarterback, he is stepping before the quarterback gets the ball.
You know, Joe, you said that because I thought I was crazy.
No, you cannot be in motion going forward before the ball snapped, but there's another guy in motion, so you can't have two guys in motion at the same time.
Second down and 3 for the Cougars at the 45-yard line. Man in motion. No, quarterback's going to keep it. He's going to run with it. Finds a crease. 40-yard line, still on his feet. They've got a first down at about the 39-yard line, maybe the 38. So first down, Alexander at the 38-yard line. I thought he was down at the 39. The football's at the 39, so that's where the ball was at. So first and 10. Clock is now running. 3:30 to play in the game. Cedartown up by 4. First down and 10 for the Cougars. Clock running at 3:20, 3:19, 3:18. Receivers to the left side, 2 on the left, 1 to the right. 2 in the backfield. There's another man in motion in the backfield. Again, another handoff. They've got a first down and more, and they're going to score a touchdown, I think. Oh, ball's loose! Did they fumble it in the end zone? What is the call?
Fumble in the end zone, it's a touchback.
If they fumbled it out of bounds, it's going to be at the 1-yard line and a first and goal. What's going to be the call here? Sam, what'd you see? Did it go out in the end zone, or was it right
here,
the 1?
It looks like it went out of the end zone. Now we'll have to wait for the on it.
This is a huge call. This is a humongous call.
He dropped it at about the 3-yard line, thanks to thanks to Jalen Johnson, who came in, laid the hook in it, popped it out, but they're going to say, I think he's going to be down at the 2-yard line.
No.
So it'll be first and goal, Alexander from the 2.
This is a humongous call that goes the favor of Alexander here. They've got first and goal. Now the clock is running. And they got 4 plays to punch it in the end zone here. Collins tries to draw us. I don't know why. It being at the 2-yard line, it just put it a yard closer. But running every second off the clock they can. Still running it down. Now they're down to 10 seconds on the play clock. 8 seconds on the play clock. 2:25 on the game clock. And they may call timeout here. And that is just what they're going to do. They will call time. That's their first timeout of the half. So we'll take it with them. Cedartown leads 31-27, but the Cougars have first and goal at the 2-yard line. Let's take a 30-second break. We'll be back after this.
The Cedar Stream Company is a fully automated screen printing facility located in Northwest Georgia with the ability to efficiently and effectively distribute products all over the United States. Using the latest automation in the industry, they have the ability to process orders accurately and rapidly. Cedar Stream offers logo design, online website fundraiser stores, retail packaging, private labeling, drop shipping, and more. They handle licensed brands to your local school's field day shirts. Check out their services at www.cedarstream.com. Cedar Stream. Shirts. It's what we do.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big AA.
We're back here to Cedartown Bulldogs football. 2:14 to go in this game. What a finish. I mean, you know, if Cedartown ends up losing this game, you can credit this call over here, which did it. But what an exciting fourth quarter it's been. What a fight. First and goal for the Cougars at the 2. Chance Collins in the shotgun. Snap. Hand the ball off. He's going to go toward that goal line. Did he make it in?
Touchdown.
Yep, touchdown. Touchdown, Alexander. They're back on top. 33-31.
2:06 left to go. We still got time, but we've got to go down the field fast.
The score makes it a 2-point lead for the Cougars, 33-31, and the extra point would make it a 3-point lead for them. This is the first score they have done since we were down by 20 points. 27-7?
Yes.
This is a very important extra point kick here for Alexander. They've been dead on it all night long. That one up, and it is good. So they take a 3-point lead with 2:06 to play. The Dogs are going to have to really get their offense down the field and hope for a game-tying field goal or a touchdown to take the lead. We'll take a 30-second break and come back with more football action after this on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
George and John Marangakis wish the Bulldogs a winning season and invite everyone to Zorba's after the game or for lunch or dinner. It's Zorba's for delicious choices in American, Italian, and Greek cuisine. From pasta to pizza, chicken and seafood dishes, or delicious juicy steak cooked to perfection, Zorba's friendly staff will serve it hot and fresh with a smile. Dine in or carry out. Call Zorba's at 770-748-8490.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big Double A.
Back here to an exciting finish. The Cougars take the lead back. They lead by 3, 34-31. Down in the sideline, Sam Branch. We're talking about what would be the best thing to happen here on this possession for Cedartown. A run back for a touchdown, a good field position. What do you want here? I mean, 2:06 to play.
Well, they can move the football. We know that they can move it well. I think you hope for good field possession, and then you very methodical drive.
Yeah. Cougars will kick it from the 40. I would imagine they're probably going to try to avoid some of our big playmakers, and we got two of our guys back
this
deep.
guy's kicked it in the end zone each time, so there's been no
If
run
I were
back.
them, I'd kick it in the end zone.
Yeah.
We'll see what they do. And that's what they're going to do. That'll be a touchback, and Cedartown will take it at the 20-yard line.
He kicked it about 7 or 8 yards deep in the end zone. So 2:06 left to go in the ball game. Cedartown comes out to the 20-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. 80 yards to pay dirt and win this ball game.
Well,
got to have great clock management by the quarterback and the coaches.
Each side has 2 timeouts remaining. 1st down, 10 yards to go from their own 20 for the Bulldogs.
No turnovers.
No turnovers. Turnover, the ball game's over.
Yes.
So we're going to line up 2 receivers on each side and a man in the backfield. Here's the snap. Mosley rolls to his right. In trouble, he's going to get sacked. And that's what you didn't want to happen.
No. Call timeout. Timeout, Cedartown.
Timeout called.
Loss on the play of about 12.
They got to Mosley in the backfield. That's going to bring up 2nd down and a long way. And timeout by Cedartown. That'll be one more remaining after this. We'll take a 30-second break and be back after this on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Have you been to Croker's Hardware and Supply lately? Croker's is the place to find everything you need, from boots to fencing, from plumbing supplies to wood and gas stove fittings, everything, even paint and flooring. Whether you're building or repairing, everything you need is right here at Croker's Hardware on East Avenue. Name brands galore right here in your back door. Orca and Yeti coolers and tumblers, case knives, native eyewear, buck stove grills, and more. At Croker's, you can find everything.
Go by and see the friendly staff there at 1192 Rockmart Highway. That's Croker's Hardware in Cedartown.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big Double A.
Back here to Cedartown Memorial Stadium, Doc Ayers Field, 1:57 to go. A 7-yard sack of Wyatt Mosley. And the Dogs now have 2nd down and 17. And early movement
against us.
Yep.
False start. There's another pre-snap penalty. That's been 7.
Yep. Early movement on Cedartown.
Ball start on the Bulldogs. Backing them up even more. Second down and long.
That's going to put it back. Second down and 22 from the 9-yard line. That was, of course, the sack was pretty devastating. That penalty also was not good at all. And in the backfield, trips to the left. Snap to Mosley. Mosley going to fire a bomb down the field. Incomplete. Intended for number 4 for Cedartown, Ty Dulaney. That'll bring up third down and long. Not a bad idea.
He overthrew our
third down and long for the Bulldogs.
Our receiver.
Ty Dulaney there was in the area, but it was overthrown.
.147 left to go in the game.
Definitely 4-down territory here. Again, trips to the left and one receiver to the right. Snap, going to throw a short pass over here to the left side. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And we got a first down.
Cedartown. 1:39 left to go.
Flags on the play, guys. This one's coming back.
Oh, buddy.
Why?
Holding on the offense, yep. A blocker out front was trying to clear a path, and he got called for the hold.
Oh, man. That's the first time our offense has been called for holding. Couldn't have come at a worse time.
Great catch and run for Dorsey off the left side, but we do have a Colt Painter penalty on the play.
And Sam, you were right there. You saw it plain as day.
Yep. Unfortunately, we're just trying to make too much happen on.
That's going to push it back. I mean, they'll definitely accept the penalty.
It's going to be a hold on the Bulldogs.
Half the distance to the goal from the. Oh no, that's a spot foul. So we still. Okay.
It's going to make it a little bit better, but still third down.
Third down and 12.
Third down and 12.
Well, we still got 2 downs to get this first down. Mosley with a man in the backfield, trips to the right, one to the left. Snap. Mosley rolls to his right. Fake handoff to the 20-yard line, and he's going to get tackled at the 19. And I think we'll have to call our final timeout, maybe. We'll see.
He was just one man shy of breaking it.
Dorsey gets back to the original line of scrimmage.
If a pulling guard could have gotten that man.
We're going to save that timeout. And this is for the game right here, 4th down and 10 at the 20-yard line. 1:10 to play in the game. Play clock at 20. Trips to the right, one to the left, man in the backfield in the shotgun. And now we got timeout. Who called it? Nope, it'll be Alexander calling their second timeout of the half.
Timeout on the play. Timeout.
So with 58 seconds to play, Cedartown down 34-31. We'll take a 30-second break and come back after this with this 4th and 10 play.
Hey, football fans, this is Representative Trey Kelly, and you're listening to Cedartown Bulldog football on WGAA Cedartown. I want to wish all the players, coaches, band members, and cheerleaders a safe and successful season. You've worked hard to represent us on the field, and I'm proud to represent you in the Georgia House of Representatives. Again, this is Representative Trey Kelly, and I want to thank you for listening to the Big Double A. Go Dogs!
Paid for by Kelly for House.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big Double A.
Andrew, Joe, and Sam with you here from the booth. Sam on the sidelines, 58 seconds to go in this game. 4th and 10, this is it. Cedartown trails 34-31. Trips to the right, one to the left, man in the backfield. Here's a snap. Mosley, back to pass, throws one, heaves it down the field. It is incomplete. No flag.
Oh, my. I thought the receiver was going to come back and catch that.
Intended receiver was Jalen Johnson, and that is going to be the ball game.
51 seconds left.
Cedartown can only stop the clock one time. This game is over. But man, what a comeback attempt by this Bulldogs team.
Well, you see some maturity tonight to make that comeback, to stay with it, not give up, grind it out, and you come back, take the lead, lose the lead again with just a few minutes left. So,
you got to tip your hat to this Alexander team too. They came in here and they're a good football. They're a pretty good football team. They're fast and
they're fast.
Their offensive attack, that RPO was tough to go. Victory formation for the Cougars. They'll take the snap. They only got to do it, I think, maybe one more time.
Yeah, one more time.
Perhaps not. Yep, they got to do it one more time. 2-second differential between game clock and play clock. Cedartown's going to drop their second game of the season and go to 1-2 after this loss.
Heartbreaker.
But it was a blowout loss. Then it became a heartbreaker after the fact.
Yeah.
$15 seconds. One more snap. And there's the knee, and that will be it. The Cedartown Bulldogs fall at home to the Alexander Cougars. This final score, 34-31. Well, gentlemen, a tough loss for sure, but that comeback attempt by Cedartown was something
awesome
to behold.
It was.
But unfortunately, we take the lead with a bit too much time left. Alexander gets a good kickoff return, and they go down and score and retake the lead, and that was all she wrote. Let's take a 2-minute timeout from our pregame, halftime, postgame sponsors, and we'll return here to Cedartown Memorial Stadium, Doc Ayers Field, after this 2-minute break on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
This is Andy Harris, president of Coosa Valley Credit Union, inviting you to come see us for your auto loan needs. If you're buying a car or refinancing your current auto loan, at Coosa Valley Credit Union, you'll get one of the lowest interest rates in the market, as low as 3.49 APR when you open an account with a direct deposit. Coosa Valley Credit Union is local and nearby in Northwest Georgia. Plus, you'll always speak to a real person when dealing with us. That's what we call kinder banking.
Contact 706-235-8551 for more details. Equal opportunity lender.
Bradford's Drug Store in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacists take time to get to know you and answer any questions you may have. Go by and see Justin Strickland and all the folks at Bradford's, and be sure to use their convenient drive-thru. 500 North Main Street in Cedartown, 770-748-3100. Bradford's Drug, your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy.
Eliano's is known for their great coffee. Just the right pick-me-up to start your day out right. But that's not all. Eliano's has delicious breakfast items like egg bites and grit bowls that are becoming very popular. And if you're in need of a midday pick-me-up, they have Red Bull that can be mixed with any of their beverages. They also have smoothies that taste great. Stop by Eliano's in Cedartown today on North Main Street next to Regions Bank. That's Eliano's. More than just great coffee.
Cedartown High School football on the Big AA is brought to you by State Senator Jason Anavitarde.
Hey Cedartown, this is Senator Jason Anavitarde. Every single day we're down at the state capitol fighting for your values, just like the Cedartown Bulldogs do on the football field fighting for this community. We're going to keep fighting to win, and good luck this season. God bless.
Paid for by Jason Anavitarde for Senate, www.jasonanavitarde.com.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big AA.
Final score from Doc Ayers Field. Cedartown falls to the Alexander Cougars after a crazy comeback effort. Falls short by the Cedartown Bulldogs. Again, the final score 34-31. Your final stats for this ball game, wow, very close. Cedartown with 245 yards rushing, 98 yards passing for a total of 343 yards. We were 4 of 13 in passing with 8 first downs. We threw 1 interception. We had 2 fumbles, lost both of those. 9 penalties for 50 yards. For the Cougars of Alexander, 220 yards rushing, 125 yards passing for a total of 345 yards. They had 2 more yards than we did and 3 more points on the points column. 3 for 16 in passing with 11 first downs. They threw 1 interception. They had 1 fumble and lost that fumble. 8 penalties for 55 yards. Penalties were pretty much right down the middle for both the Cougars and the Bulldogs. But unfortunately, on that last drive for Cedartown, a humongous holding penalty negated what could have been a pretty good gain for this Bulldogs and could have extended that drive. The only holding penalty called on Cedartown of the night, and it was a humongous one, as Cedartown falls 34-31. Coach Atha is out there with the huddle talking to the players. Let's take another timeout. We'll take another 2-minute break. And Tyrone, we need the pregame, postgame, halftime spots, not the game spots. 2-minute break. We'll come back after this. 2-minute timeout with our pregame, halftime, postgame sponsors here on the Big Double A.
This is Brad McFall of the law firm Gammon, McFall, Villarreal, which has been serving the Cedartown and Polk County community continuously since 1970. Wright Gammon, Brad McFall, Brian Villarreal, and Wayne Gammon are available to handle your legal needs. We specialize in problem solving in a variety of fields, including domestic relations, personal injury, workers' compensation, and criminal defense. Look us up at gmvlawfirm.com or 770-748-2815.
Are you having roofing problems like broken shingles, a roof leak? Then you need to contact Joe at Oak Ridge Roofing. Oak Ridge Roofing can do roof repairs, new roofs for residential and commercial clients. One of the special things that Oak Ridge Roofing has done is giving a new roof away to a worthy person in our community. So contact Joe Tatum today for your roofing needs. 770-778-3299. Oak Ridge Roofing is veteran-owned and ready to serve you. Check them out online at oakroofing.net. Email Joe at oakroofing.net or call 770-778-3299.
There's home improvement, then there's life improvement. Enjoy family moments with propane gas logs and experience a warm glow with no mess at the push of a button. With propane appliances, you can also enjoy endless hot water with propane water heaters, precision cooking, a hotter, more efficient dryer, and an outdoor living room with fire pits and heaters. Not just home improvement, life improvement. Take comfort in Blossman.
Here's the deal. Free remote control with purchase of gas logs or fireplace from Blossman Gas. See stores for details.
Looking for an affordable, convenient way to jumpstart your career? At Georgia Northwestern Technical College, we make education work for you. With hands-on training, many tuition-free programs through the Hope Career Grant, plus a 99% job placement rate means you'll be ready to fill in-demand jobs. Don't wait. Get the skills you need for the job you want. Visit gntc.edu today and start building your future.
Welcome back to Cedartown Memorial Stadium. Doc, here's Phil. Let's go back down to the sideline where Sam Branch has Coach Tommy Atha. Take it away, Sam.
A tough loss for the Bulldogs tonight. Second half, walk me through half and watching these guys just come back and try to, close that gap. I mean, it was a 27-7 score, and we were able to come back and make this a game in the second half.
Well, they didn't really do. That's the whole thing. It's coming out ready to play from the opening kickoff, and that's where we're struggling right now. Last week we were a different football team in the second half, and we didn't do anything different. We did it differently. It's where it's a growth process. These guys got to understand. This football team, coaches, players, everybody, we've got to be ready from the opening kickoff, and we got to do a better job of, the fundamentals of the game early on, and we still got some things to clean up. We can't have penalties and mental mistakes and expect to win football games. But, that being said, all that aside, I'm tremendously proud of this football team, these kids. And they're battling. They're fighting. They could have rolled over at any point down that far, and they refused to quit, refused to give up. And that's encouraging to me, and I'm super proud of them.
The play of the game where the ball was fumbled, forced the fumble, From our vantage point, it looked like it went out through the end zone. What was the explanation on that as to why they marked it on the 2-yard line?
Their explanation was the ball went out on the 2-yard line.
So there you go. Looked like from us it was a different story, but then again, you and I are wearing the wrong colored shirts to make those decisions.
We put ourselves in a bad situation for him to be down there anyway. We let the quarterback break a tackle, and, we gave him a big, a really good return and gave him good position. And, you can't do that and expect to close out a football game.
Big week next week. Time to reset and welcome Pepperell to town. You know that is a storied rivalry. Of course, a lot of these kids, though, they're not familiar with it being an old Cedartown and Pepperell rivalry. How do you reset and get ready for next week?
That's what these kids do. They show up, they work. They've done that all season long. We'll continue to do that and hopefully take the next step and come up with victory next week.
Coach, we appreciate it. We'll see you next week.
Thank you.
For the Dogs tonight. Huge second half for Cedartown. Just came up just short. I think we had a couple of things that just didn't go our way, but you got to make the best of when they do go your way. Again, tough loss for the Dogs, though, Andrew.
Yep.
We'll get it back next time.
Yep. Thank you very much, Sam. Sam Branch on the sideline there with Coach Atha. I want to thank Coach Atha for talking to us. I know it was a tough loss for this program, tough loss for the team. But Cedartown will have, as we said, we'll turn back and try to get the win next week as we host the Pepperell Dragons. Again, your final score, Alexander 34, Cedartown 31. I want to thank you for listening to Cedartown Bulldogs football on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network, the Big AA, 106.1 FM, AM 1340, Facebook Live, YouTube, and the NFHS Network. For Joe McClendon, Frank Burgess, Sam Branch on the sideline, our camera operator Joseph Bailey, and Tyrone back at the radio station, and our statistician Rita Carter, I'm Andrew Carter, wishing you good night, God bless, from the stadium here at Cedartown High School, here on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network. Good night, everybody.